thank you, Kick, for putting audio on the podcast while I'm watching it in my creators mode. You sure? Oh, I have seen this before, this video. Ow. Ow, just hurt my finger.
Don't hurt your finger, Lee.
Oh, thanks.
How are you going to play Xbox if you hurt your finger?
I know. That's my trigger finger too.
Oh, even worse. The harp levels, Lee, are so real. You've got no idea.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not just pretending now?
You have no idea.
Like it's not a multiplayer game, because it wouldn't work.
What do you mean it wouldn't work?
No, day one, everyone logs in, it all breaks.
Oh, yeah.
I do think it's funny that everyone just says, oh, it's great, there's no bugs. That's the biggest review headlines that you get on this whole game. Like, wow. Expectations
It's
low.
that
Hey, Tony.
what you've got to do. Ah, chili dogs. How's it going?
Trying to get ahead by
Dog
Diablo
chili?
yesterday.
Hmm?
I was trying to get ahead by Diablo yesterday.
Oh, yep. Did it work?
I don't know. It's 25% off currently.
Oh,
Might do.
there's a lot of specials at the moment, aren't there? Oh. Chili dogs is hard, just got wiped.
Wow, Jim Beam. Wow.
I'm going to build a base, and I'm going to build some wind turbines, and I'm going to build a ship, and I'm going to take over planets. I'm going to hire people to run my base. I'm going to point at
Are you
things, and
going
I'm
to
going to
play
be
any
like,
of the
look.
single player game that's in this?
Oh, my sweet summer child. But actually, you know what? I'm thinking, Mr. Hans said that the game only starts when you've completed the single player game, the story.
So you're never going to get to that point then?
No. So I'm thinking I'm going to beeline single player story.
Yep.
And then when it ends, then I'm going to be like, right, now we build. It's time to build the bases. It's time to get the freighters. It's time to join us on the Starfield show tonight.
Every single song you do is to the Muppets.
Oh,
It's just
got the
so
Muppets stuck in my head for some reason.
funny. You've always got the Muppets stuck in your head. Hello, Gameplay Boy. Well, actually,
Well, that's true. Yes, that's true.
But no, you've done one before. You saw I had one podcast like that recently.
Oh,
Like this year or
hold on.
something.
I'm just gonna. My camera's gonna disappear for a bit, and then I'll be back.
Oh.
I'm still here.
What's he doing on camera is a question. Things getting changed.
Yep, there we go. I've just changed shirts. Look at me go. How's that? Better?
That looks way better. That other shirt was disgusting.
That's why I couldn't pitch up at the on the podcast wearing that type of shirt, man.
Oh god.
I'd be
we have
cancelled.
standards, bro. They're quite low, but we have standards.
People who don't even listen to the podcast would cancel us.
Oh, exactly. Pre-cancelled. I'm feeling quite blocked up today. I'm not sure if it's hay fever or cold, so I might be a bit low energy today. Just morning.
Yeah.
I'm a bit like, I can't breathe.
How's your throat?
I was a bit sore this morning actually, but I thought it might be hay fever. It's been slow all day. Sore all day.
That's
Yeah.
how I started.
Yeah, so I do wonder, because everyone else has been sick in work, so I'm wondering,
Yeah.
it's my turn.
So
I thought it was hay
I
fever as
started.
well, the eyes itchy eyes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
came in this morning and looked like I hadn't slept, because I just really red eyes.
That's where you just point to your boss and be like, look, I haven't slept. I should go home.
I should go home. Yeah. Someone did come in and they sounded sick. So that's how you do it, isn't it? You come in sounding sick and then you get sent home. Hello. I'm not feeling very well.
Not even that. I had on Friday, while I was still feeling a bit bleh, this guy comes into work. Clearly his face is falling off of his skull. He is sick AF. Like literally Go home. Work is not that important. Please leave the building. You're infecting everyone here. No, he sat the whole day. Meetings. He couldn't leave. It was too important to come into work.
Dude, you're not that important. Go home. That's what you got to say to him.
But I said to him.
Yeah.
Didn't believe me.
Just ignore him, I guess. I think you're not that important. I've ignored you all day. Did you feel important?
It's a bit hard. He's the network guy. He is quite important.
No, guys, they're just making it up.
Well, I'm just making it up.
Should we start?
Right. Yep, I'm here. You're here. 6 people are watching us. Hello,
8.
everyone.
Oh, 6. Went down 2.
This is the XboxCast.
Welcome to New News, the nifty and nimble news network. We narrate the news you need to know, or not. We're nuts about the news we nab and nix the news we nay. And by we mean Lee, the leader of this lively podcast. We're Carl and Lee, and this is New News for this week. See, that's
for this
clever of
week.
me, right?
I thought you were going to say for this week we're going to talk about or something, but no, you just went for this week.
No, see, this is clever. So someone who's new to the podcast, he will listen to the podcast and he'll be like, it's clearly news for this week. 10 years from now, when someone listens to the podcast, when our AI overlords listen to the podcast, they'll be like, this is the news of this week. And that's how we defeat them.
Right. Okay. You're gaming the system.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. Got to put all the hashtags and the words in.
See, and also I started the podcast. I always point to you when I start the podcast off camera. Like no one can see this hand. You can see this hand though. So I'm like, I point at you so you start talking, and you looked at me blankly for like 3 seconds. I was like, dude.
Okay. Do you know why that was that blank stare?
Because you weren't looking at my camera.
No. Because last time we recorded Game Face, we came up with a plan to be organized for the next 4 weeks, not 4 weeks, but for the next 4 episodes, right? We had a good plan. So I've put that plan into OneNote, as one does.
Right.
And I was looking at the wrong day. And so I'm looking at it going, this isn't Game Face. And so I had the wrong notes up on the screen. Because we're too good. We're too
organized.
That's what I blame it on.
Yeah, we are. That has often been said about us. Most organized podcast ever.
If you listen to the reviews, they're just like, man, these guys are just the organizers.
It's almost embarrassing how organized these guys are.
Yep, they will organize your life. Listen to the podcast, and you'll be like, "Well, my room is clean. How did this happen?"
We need to change our tagline. Not from funny
the most organized podcast in the world.
Exactly. I bet that doesn't show up very often in the searches, does it? I bet the SEO is really strong for that.
Oh, that's amazing. Cool.
Okay, cool. And Simone would be impressed because she thinks we're really disorganized, so she'd be really impressed with us. Like Simone, we're now the most organized podcast in the universe. But you can't laugh while you say it, though.
You got to say it with a straight face.
That's right.
Welcome to the XboxCast, the most organized podcast on the planet. What are we podcasting about again?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at the notes yet.
I was looking at the wrong notes. Sorry.
The wrong notes. That's right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And today I'm feeling a bit dodgy, so who knows what's going on. I'm feeling a bit...
Okay.
I can't breathe. So I might die of dying and talking too much, like just not lack of air or something.
Lee might die from dying, guys.
Yeah. So if that happens on podcasts, we're going to be really famous. Well, you lot will be anyway. I'll be dead.
Yeah. Is your life insurance going to the podcast?
Of course.
Oh, brilliant.
Obviously.
That's exactly what we need.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So, apart from feeling a bit deathly, how are you otherwise, Mr. Lee?
I'm okay. I'm all right. I just can't breathe. It's an issue.
Slightly important.
I feel like I can't take deep breaths all the time. Just get air in my lungs. Because I think my nose is blocked up, so I'm not breathing properly. I think that's what my issue is.
Yeah, so. And you got a bit of a sore throat?
It's gone now, but all day today until about 3 or 4 o'clock I had a sore throat. And I put it down to pollen, but I'm not sure.
No.
I might have man flu.
It begins, the man flu.
Yeah, the man flu. I might die of man flu.
We will ship you some chicken soup.
Oh, that's right, yes. Thanks.
Don't eat it. By the time it gets to you,
that's right.
It'll get stuck in customs.
It'll be nice and warm when it leaves your house, but God knows what it'll be like when it gets to...
you'll just end up with an empty dish and some very happy person in customs.
Right.
Oh, I feel pretty good.
Oh, yes. It's not nice. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
How was interpretive dance last night?
Yeah, the interpretive dance was very interpretive.
Okay. Did you feel like joining in? Was it what do you call it? Audience sort of participation? Was any of that involved?
You know, they frowned a bit on audience participation, strangely enough. You know,
Did you take Lee along?
I wanted to start crumping and doing the sprinkler, and they were just like, no, it doesn't fit with the theme.
Ah, wrong sort of music.
Yeah, definitely.
More
Wrong
Gangnam
sort of
Style
crowd
would
as
have
well.
fitted better. Yeah.
Yeah, no. They were waiting for someone to break out the Gundam style,
Yeah.
but no. Wrong audience for the sprinkler.
Maybe they just don't understand. Maybe they're not like sophisticated enough for you, Carl.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. Man, I was getting ready to even, where you change the light bulb and wash the dishes.
Whoa.
I was going to break that
bringing
up.
out all the moves.
I was going to blow everyone away, but they were like, please, sir, stay in your seat.
Please don't do
We
that.
don't want you to embarrass the
Did two
dancers.
burly guys stand behind you the whole time?
Yeah, with their hands on my shoulder, just keeping me down.
That's right.
And here I'm busy wriggling in the
You
seat
were
going,
gonna say,
oh, yeah,
must dance, must join in.
this beat is such a bop.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Smo, do you regret taking him? That's a question, really.
So have you heard of there's 3 types of songs, right? This is to show how hip and cool we are with the youngsters, right?
Right.
So
Hip and down with the youngsters, the kids.
there's three types of songs these days. You
Okay,
get
nursery
bops.
rhymes. Oh, okay, sorry.
So you get bops,
Okay.
you get bangers, and
Yep.
and then it slaps.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I don't know what bops is, but I get bangers and slapsers I've heard before.
Okay. It sounds like
One has
sounds like
heard this in
food.
conversation before.
when you pitch up to the pub, you kind of go to the guy in the front, you'd be like, I could do with a banger and slap. And then you get some bangers and mash.
Yeah, I think that's wrong use of this terminology, to be honest.
Okay.
That song slaps would be
Yes.
the correct term or way to use
Yes,
it.
definitely. So there's been a lots of talk within our friend group here about one song that is this a beat? Is this a
what's
bop?
What's bop? What is it?
A bop. It's a song that is a bop. It's not a banger and it doesn't slap.
Okay, because bangers, like, you just jump around to bangers, like it's, makes you feel like moving around and jumping and, being all excited.
Yeah. And then slaps is just a really good song.
Yeah, good solid slap. That slaps.
And then
yeah.
a bop, I think, is just your like
Is it like listening to Tom Jones or something? You have a bop to Tom Jones, like a 60s kind of.
Yes, Tom Jones, him and his bops. That's what they say on the cover of Rolling Stone.
See, that's what I thought. See, I'm with the kids, I know.
Jeez. Lee, you could write for this, for what, Entertainment Weekly?
How do you know I don't write for them already on the side?
Oh, that's true. Actually, I have noticed a few articles by He Loward.
Yeah, that's right, yes. It's Lioward. It's just Lioward. There's no spaces.
And no capitals. Oh.
No capitals. No. It's mystery. It's like a pseudonym. What do we call it?
Yeah, pseudonym.
Pseudonym.
So yes. Right.
Okay.
People aren't going to listen to
I know
us
we should
and
just
our
get on with
rhymes.
this because we're making no sense, and I feel like I might
Yes.
die. So I think we should do this quickly.
Okay, so let's do this quickly so that Lee can go lie on the couch and watch scamming videos.
Scamming.
I do. You know those scammer paybacks where the guys call up the scammer hotlines
Yes,
and they
put
go and
like,
they connect
like
up,
an hour or two on the phone. Oh wait a minute, I'm going to answer the phone. Oh wait a minute, I'm just going to go make a cup of tea.
and then they connect up to the scammers' computers and they like
Yes.
delete all the files and stuff. Whenever I start watching those videos, that's my trigger for I know I'm getting sick.
Ah, okay.
And then I just die on the couch for 3 days and just have those videos on loop. And then as soon as I decide I've had enough watching those videos, I'm feeling better and I carry on with life.
Oh, that's so weird. See, I'm more of a movie person. If I get sick, I just want to sit and watch movies. I just want to go, here's my brain, put it beside me. And then let whatever movie, like I watched Indiana Jones last night, The Dial of Destiny.
Is that the new one?
Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah.
fine. It's fine. It's an Indiana Jones movie. It's fine. It's not the worst movie. It's actually better than the one that came out last time, bizarrely enough.
Oh, with all Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, that was shocking. But this one was, it felt more realistic in a kind of Indiana Jones way. You know, Indiana Jones is always a bit like It's kind of mystical almost. Like it's kind of got that kind of
Yep.
yeah. Whereas the last one was just stupid. The one before was just stupid. This felt a bit more Indiana Jones. I think they did a good job.
Okay. Huh.
It's fine. If you walk in there going, it's an Indiana Jones movie, and I take my brain out and put it beside me, then that's exactly what you're going to
That's
get.
what you get.
Yeah, it's 2 hours movie. It's about the right length, 2 hours. Stuff happens. Indiana Jones runs around, has a whip. That's kind of and his
That's like
hat.
the perfect review.
It is,
He
and his
runs
hat
around, he has a whip.
and a hat.
Did he nay?
No.
And then you've also watched The Meg, haven't you?
Oh, the Meg 2, no less. Not just
Oh.
the Meg 2. I've been going through a bad shark movie because I watched Black Demon, which is a shark movie. Yeah, I know. No one's ever heard of it because it's really bad and the shark's not in it very often. It's like massive on the front page is like a big picture of a shark. You're like, oh, it's a shark movie. You briefly see the shark, but like really the shark is not involved. It's just lots of really bad acting. Like real special, no kind of chemistry between the actors. Lots of really bad moments of like them trying to be bro moments, or kind of like I hate you, and then there's a fight, and then like literally 5 minutes later they're having a hug because they're fixing a pipe together. It's like it's just trying really hard, and then the Meg is just bad. It's not even good bad. It's just bad, like bad.
You gave me a fantastic review for The Meg too.
Well, it's 2 hours. It's a 2 hour movie that's 2 hours too long.
That's beautiful.
You can use that if you want for any movie that you hate.
Yep. I was like, and I'm going to steal that.
That's right.
The
What it wants me to
perfect
do,
review.
I want to go and watch the original Jaws movie, though. That's what it makes me want to
yes.
do. I see all these really bad movies about sharks. I'm like, I just want to go and watch the original Jaws movie because that has some proper good moments in it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, like when they have that conversation on the boat and they're drinking and stuff like that, like the lull. Those conversations are really well done.
Oh,
Like
totally.
actual actors acting.
What?
What?
No. This is 2023, Lee.
I know.
No one acts
Don't do
anymore.
acting anymore. No.
It's just interpretive walking
What
around.
is it?
and
Just standing in front
camera.
of a green screen. That's all they're doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Interpretive green screening.
Yes, exactly. And I started to watch Ahsoka, who I really like, and I fell asleep within 5-10 minutes, and then woke up about 20 minutes later and it was still on. And I was like, no, I just turned it off. I don't think the girl playing Ahsoka does a very good job. I think that's the problem. She's too serious.
Oh yeah. I've heard not great things about Ahsoka.
No, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Because she's an awesome character, like Clone Wars, Rebels, awesome character. Turns up in real life and you're like, oh, but you're really boring.
It's a bit sad.
Yes.
What can you do? Disney has Disney-fied Star Wars, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's no fluffy bears to buy yet. Rosario Dawson. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, she's not the right character. She's too serious.
Interesting. Isn't she the original voice actor or something?
No, the original voice actor puts lots of energy. Like tons and tons of energy into the actor, into the character.
Yeah, but that was like 16 years ago.
No, she did Rebels only a few years ago. Rebels wasn't that long ago.
Oh, okay. Today I learned. I still don't care.
Yeah. I've been underwhelmed too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just shame. I was like, oh, this would be cool. Oh, no. It's not. And then I fell asleep.
no.
I fell asleep. And I was like, that's really bad. I don't want to fall asleep watching Star Wars.
That is
That's shocking.
Yeah. Oh, well. Let's get on to something more exciting than Ahsoka.
Yes, we have the charts, which is the most exciting. Why are you laughing?
Because that was hilarious. Yes. Something more exciting than Ahsoka, the charts.
The charts, yes. August 27th, 2023. So that's like Tuesday or something? Monday,
Yep.
Tuesday, yeah.
Monday. I think it's Monday.
We'll ignore the words because that's what we do. We make it up. Oh, Fortnite. Exciting. Yeah, itchy ear. Fortnite was number one. Switched places with excitingly Modern Warfare 2. Wow, that's so exciting. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre's gone up a place.
Oh, maybe people are
is
getting excited about
Actually,
popping up
quite
their
interesting. So maybe it's sticking around.
friends. Cool. Great.
Yeah, it's really good. Swapped with GTA 5, of course. I say of course because GTA 5 is always up there. Destiny's got up a few places, which is nice. Halo Infinite's got up a place. Diablo's dropped a place. A re-entry of Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition because it's kind of gone to Game Pass.
And Xbox, which is great.
And Xbox, yes. The AoE 2 controls now. Humankind is a new entry
Oh, yep.
from Sago. 22. Re-entry of Forza 4, a re-entry of As Dusk Falls as well.
Forza 4 is because of the Game Pass quests.
Oh, is that what it is? I was
That
kind
would
of...
be it, yep.
Ah, there's words up here. There's too many words. They need to highlight the games, not just have, like, words.
There's too many words.
Too many words. Any other re-entry of Fallout 76, which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Excitingly, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition is holding at 35. I've decided to mention it every week now to like reverse psychology on it.
Yep. So people get annoyed and then they just kind of...
And then stop playing it because they keep getting reminded. They're getting called out basically for playing it now. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it for a while, see if it works.
Yeah.
A Warframe is a new entry, a re-entry, sorry, at 40, propping up the charts.
Yeah.
It's not that interesting. Most stuff's kind of going down a few places.
So your prediction now, looking into your glass ball, Starfield Early Access tomorrow.
Yes.
Where do you think it's going to debut on the charts?
4.
Number 4. Nice and high?
Yeah, I reckon people are going to drop Texas Chainsaw Massacre and play it.
Yeah, okay. So
if you look at the
definitely
games...
gonna be in the top 5, okay.
Yeah, I reckon 4. I don't think it's going to beat Minecraft because everyone's playing Minecraft and people don't drop COD. And the kids are playing Fortnite. The kids don't care about
that's true.
Starfield.
Yep. No, I see. Okay, I was going to say definitely top 10. You know, FIFA 23 and Rainbow Six Siege.
But
People
that's why it's so high because I reckon people are going to drop GTA to go and play it. People playing FIFA, it's a bit hit and miss. Like it comes and goes. FIFA, it's one of those.
Yeah,
things.
it does. It goes through seasons.
Exactly. Yes, and the football season just started like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yes,
so
everyone's
that's why
pretty hyped on it.
it's popular. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
You know things and stuff. I'm quite impressed.
Unless it comes in at number 35 and just about beats Elder Scrolls 5, then that would be really sad.
I don't know. Okay, look, it's early access, so it's going to hit the charts and then it's going to climb because more people will get access to it. That's why I say it's going to come into top 10.
Oh, okay,
and
then climb up to
next
4.
week,
I got you.
It'll climb up to top 5.
Okay, so my reckon top it's going to be is 4 then. So I should redo my guess. It's got to be better than Apex Legends, Overwatch 2, Destiny. It's got to beat all those, surely.
You'd think so.
Roblox.
It's just got some slight hype behind it.
I reckon it's going to come in at 6, you know?
Okay. Nice. Debut at 6 and then climb?
Climb up to 4. Unless it's actually amazing and then it will climb up higher. Because what did come in really high? Something came in really high, didn't it? Like 1 or 2. Was it a Harry Potter game that came in like 1 or 2?
I think it was Harry Potter came in top 10.
One game came really high, like just knocked off everybody off the top for a bit.
Ooh, okay.
Beginning of the year. There's been some good solid games this year, isn't there?
Man, there's been a lot.
Okay.
Cool.
Last week, it's just finished the Gamescom awards thingy, not awards, game show.
Yep.
No awards were given out. I just feel good to run through of what happened this last week. So there may be some crossover from last week's episode. Hopefully not. Outrage revealed. Why is the website not loading? Do you know? I loaded this now thinking it will load. I left it running thinking it will just load at some point.
Yep, and it just didn't.
No, I didn't do it. That's kind of annoying. Will it give it to on YouTube? What will it do? It'll just cause some trouble.
Well, I don't quite know what page you've directed us to, but as soon as I've opened the page, my laptop's just started taking off.
Oh, maybe it's not just me then. I just went to the purexbox.com website.
Yes. But maybe they've got some crypto mining running on it.
It would seem so.
We're just mining in Bitcoin.
Maybe I'm blocking them and they don't like it.
Okay. So
Come on, you got this
this
website.
is the what was revealed at August 2023 Future Game Show. What is the Future Game Show?
I don't think anyone was ever called it that, but yeah, today's Future Game Show event. No, this
These
website's
guys-
useless. And I've even turned off blocking of stuff.
It's working for me now. It's just firing up all CPU cores. It's just like, then the website needs all the power.
I don't see anything. I'm really sad now. Because it kind of messes up the whole thing. Everything is blank. I can do words. I
Do the
guess.
words.
Okay, so we've got Outrage, revealed trailer 2024. I don't know what Outrage is. Hardball Games, hectic ass-kicking first two-player brawler Outrage, revealed in the Future Games show at Gamescom 2023.
Oh, yeah.
So that's fun.
Interesting.
It's an alpha, a
Two-player
pre-alpha game build. Will it work on here?
Who knows? Okay, so this is Outrage is like a top-down asymmetric fighting game brawler. People just punching everyone.
Everyone.
Yes. Graphics look pretty fun. It looks like a very good party game, actually. Think of, what's it, Gang Beasts? Except
I've got it.
not so floppy.
And you're a cartoon.
Yeah, more cartoony. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a party game, isn't it? It looks like a bit like a party game almost.
Oh, totally.
Okay, cool. Interesting, yes. Interesting is the correct word. Blasphemous.
Oh, that sounds like it's going to be scary.
September 12th, September 12th, 2023. Pentient? Pentant? Players rejoice?
Instant?
Pentant. What does that mean? The Game Kitchen cooked up a delicious launch trailer for pixelated Metrovania Blasphemous 2, which aired during the Future Games show at Gamescom. Comes out on PC, Xbox, blah, 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 on August 24th.
Looks
Okay.
like a puzzle platformer Metroidvania type thing with some pixels.
Yes, with all the pixels. Oh, wow, that's interesting.
And what is it?
Oh, I have seen.
Penitent?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Penitent? It's for emo people, sad people.
Feeling or showing sorrow and regret for having done wrong. Repentant. Ah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Emo
I see.
people.
Being repentant, it means, yes.
And Emily's pops up in the chat to say, Blasphemous 2, the blaspheming. Okay.
It's
So
a very
far-
interesting looking game. Lots of pixels.
Lots of pixels. I'm pretty underwhelmed so far, Mr. Lee. So what else do you have for us?
Oh, wow. Wow. I feel like it's my problem, my fault. Parcel Corp's gameplay trailer 2024. So this is Parcel Corp's Billy Goat Entertainment's satirical bicycle messaging simulator. What? A new traversal trailer for the gig economy game aired during the play. Okay, cool. So what is this?
This is amazing.
It's basically Paperboy.
It is Paperboy with Hi-Fi Rush's graphics.
Ah, okay.
Super colorful, super funny. Man, it looks great.
What? There's a person talking. There's actual. Oh,
There's actual real people. Skip ahead into it so you can actually see what the gameplay
Oh,
looks like.
yeah, okay. Yep.
It looks quite nice. You know, very
Yeah.
bright, very colorful,
Very
nice,
bright,
soul
colourful.
shaded.
Yep.
It's like a bicycle platformer.
Yeah, and you can rail and all sorts on your bicycle, do jumps and
Yeah. This actually looks pretty
Slide.
cool. Okay, I'm starting to be impressed.
yeah. I'm slow build up. You know, I don't want
Oh,
to
yes, snowball up.
don't want to go too quickly.
Okay, so that's Parcel Corpse.
Parcel
Parcel?
Corpse,
Yeah.
The Gap.
Oh, that sounds like it's taking itself way too seriously.
Yes. Well, this is a developer presentation for label. This memory diving psychological thriller, The Gap, drops during the future. Okay, cool. We got.
Okay, it looks like a walking sim.
Let's talking.
Lots
There
of
you go.
talking. Walking sim kind of puzzle game. It's
Scary.
probably going to be quite creepy. It looks like it's going for the whole creepy look.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yep. Weird.
Yep, we've kind of seen it.
So
more
quite my phone
Robocop.
down because my phone's making noises. Okay,
If
that
you
looks a
make
bit weird.
noises.
Robocop. This game is going to fail. My prediction.
No, no, you take that back right now, young man.
I love Robocop, but this is not a good looking game.
I don't know. I think it looks really cool.
No, it doesn't. Unless they've improved the graphics since the last scene, I think it looks really average.
Oh man, no, look at it. It looks incredible.
It really doesn't. It looks the
Oh,
same as everything else. There's nothing really incredible about
Robocop.
it.
My word. Don't you want to play Robocop?
For sure. But I don't think they've... we'll see. I don't know if it looks...
Okay. I'm quite hyped for this game. It looks really fun.
Oh, it could be fun if they do it well. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean they got to have just the over. What was it like? Robocop was just over violent,
Yep.
so it's got to have that. It's just got to have absolute nonsense going on all the time.
That's off the original movie, that girl, isn't she? She's his partner.
I think everyone's off the original movie because
Oh,
even the dude's
even-
face looks the same.
Lookalike of her is
Yeah, what's his name? Or Peter? What's his face?
Peter. What's his face? Yeah,
Yeah,
That's-
Peter.
what's
What's
his
his face?
it's a good name. It's a good solid
Looks
name.
very. Yeah, Peter. What's his face? Oh,
Yeah, we'll see.
okay. So not impressed. Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like the graphics are a bit average. That's all.
I don't know. It looks very cool to me.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
I guess
Okay.
we'll find out.
Yep, we'll go to the next one.
Wish list now. Gangs of Sherwood. What's this? We have a Robin Hood game.
Oh,
Gangs of Sherwood. Gabriel Merry Men behind because Appeal Studios co-op action adventure Gangs of Sherwood is coming to PC console October 19th. An all new trailer for the game arriving. This is exciting. I like Merry Men.
this looks quite fun.
Oh, it's like this is a nice looking game. You see,
Yeah,
It
no,
has,
this
like,
does look nice.
leaves and stuff.
Robocop's not set in the forest.
It is not, no. Okay, so we've got guys running through. Got some contraption on the roof there. Looks a bit like cyberpunky.
It kind of does. It looks like
It's not-
futuristic.
no, punk. It's punk. What do you call it? Steampunk. That's what it is.
Is it steampunk? I don't know. It looks a little bit more futuristic than steampunk. The guy's got an energy shield.
Yeah, true. True.
So it kind of is like steampunk futuristic
Yeah, for sure.
giant gun on the top of that castle.
Yes, exactly. Oh, you're behind me slightly. Yes.
Oh, man. So, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely a different take on Robin Hood.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, even the Joker's in it. That's impressive.
I don't know. This could be quite cool. It's very. Yeah, look, the reason I say steampunk is just because everything's kind of mechanical. It's kind of clockworky almost.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yep. So, right, you've got three good games so far.
Yeah, yeah. I might have to drop it down a level though. I can't keep it up that high all the time.
Oh, okay.
So we've got Ak Solity. Axel. I just think like now we've just lowered the level down a bit.
it's the axolotls.
Doesn't like you say that like it means something. What does that even mean?
You know those creatures in the sea that have gills that stick out their head and they're like little lizards. Axolotls.
With guns.
Well, no. This one is a special one. He's murderous.
He's murderous. So it's a top-down, more than just a couple bit shooter.
Yeah.
Probably best. So a top-down
Very
shooter where you play as
pixely.
an adorable amphibian with an iron assault rifle. Nice. As well as an adorable jingle. Two awesome studios brought the news that Axolotti. Oh, AK Lotti. That's as in AK-47.
Yes.
Right.
I can't believe it took you this long to get.
Yeah, it's launching. Well, I don't know what an axolotl is, so you know, I'm
to
not
be
on
fair,
my.
Lee is feeling a bit sick.
My brain is not working at all. No.
I'm here to help.
Thanks, mate. Just take the mickey. Oh, you can get to dress you guys as well.
Oh, nice. That's
My
nice.
word.
I like
I need
putting my axolotls into little hats.
I've closed the screen. This is how bad it is. I've just closed it on the screen. Little Faith beta gameplay. November 23. Let's get it
Oh,
going. This is Gothic Souls-like The Last Faith, swung by the Future Cast. But let's reveal that a beta for the Grimdark game is now live on Steam. Oh, and coming to console and PC November. Oh, it's the same as the other game. It's a side-scrolling, many bitty
Yep.
one.
Yep. Hmm.
Actually looks exactly the same as the other game we saw just now.
Just about, except more grimdark.
Ah, yes. And probably more
gotta
dying because
have-
it's Souls-like.
You got to have your grimdark.
We have Underlab, a social deception game from the team behind Project Winter. Underlab is a subterranean sabotage simulator where you get up to plenty of survival-based hijinks with your friends. Coming soon. Hijinks. I like hijinks.
What
So this future
type of
game show is basically a whole, like the first day game show, is it? I guess.
I think it's like all the games coming next year. All the indie type games.
Wow, there's
coming
October and
next year.
September. No, some of them are September and October.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Well, you know, like future games, you expect games to come in the future.
well, it is the future next week. Really.
Oh,
I know. If you're being literal about words and stuff. So this is like a what do you call it? An isometric water game?
I don't know. It looks like they're beating each other up.
Yes.
And it also looks kind of like Among Us.
fire, setting each other on fire. Survive the light. I wonder if it is Among Us.
It's like 3D Among Us almost.
Yeah, you got people trying to kill you the whole time. This is very limited gameplay though. That was hilarious. They took like about 10 seconds out of a 1 minute movie, which was gameplay, but in
Yeah,
like
that's
1 second
funny.
bits. Beyond Park DLC is coming out. This is a
Park Beyond.
Oh, I say Park Beyond. Oh yeah, say Park Beyond. Beyond Limbic Entertainment give us an update on the future of Park Beyond. The future game. Out now. It's patch 2.0 and DLC are both coming September 29th. Oh look, you build a park. It's a building a theme park.
Ah, so it's like theme park simulator almost. Man, it looks good though.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh, and it's on console. Man,
What am I watching? I'm watching someone play it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I don't want to watch people play this game. I want to actually. Okay. Oh, it's multiplayer, is it? Is it
I have
multiplayer?
no idea.
Ugh, it doesn't explain yourself.
No, it doesn't much. Park Beyond, patch 2.0. So that's basically it. Man,
got-
it looks.
They've got
If you like
reworked visitor flow.
Oh, I do like some reworked visitor flow.
Indeed.
So if
Sorry.
you like your theme park building games, this looks incredible actually.
Mm.
From
look
not
good.
knowing anything about it to going, maybe I should put that on a wish list somewhere.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Uh,
Chaotic.
Chaotic. Well, they always start off easy. Oh, I'll put a swing a roundabout and someone to buy some chips, and then next thing you know, you've got building death
fire.
slides.
And people falling out the roller coaster and dinosaurs have escaped.
That's right. And then people are asking them to be fed and want to go to the toilet. Like, just
And they want something more than chips.
find a bush. Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin, is coming out November 17th, 23. A thrilling gameplay trailer from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Cleared its way into the schedule. Okay, you can pre-order. Comes out November 17th. I like how they got the release date in the actual title. It's a kind of nice touch. Even though the
It's a
YouTube
nice
doesn't
touch.
work on the webpage. Which is not annoying at all. It's really good work.
Yeah, great work, guys. What type of game is this? This kind of looks almost like a strategy game.
I do not know. Emily might know. Did you see the 4K?
Maybe.
Google the thing. Google it.
Yeah.
I'm just catching up
Google
with the chat.
Axolotl.
Red face, heart shape. Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
At one point,
It
everyone
is. It's
wanted
like
an
Final
Axolotl.
Fantasy, but with Warhammer.
I think it's like Final Fantasy. It looks more strategy. It looks more like you control legions of peeps.
Ah. Forge your destiny in a gripping campaign.
Whoa. I'm forging it right
Gripped. I'm gripped and forging at the same time.
now. Grip that forge.
Rage War in Conquest mode. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's lots of mini battles, isn't it? It's kind of cool looking, though.
It does look very pretty, I must say.
Oh, I didn't
But I
know.
don't-
See, Emily, we're here to serve you.
Still don't know what type of game it is.
It's a. You're right. It's a. Here's a battle. Here's like 20 of these things that are demons and one big thing. Go and defeat the dragon.
I've just had a look because I'm looking it up. It is a RTS. So yes. Now we know what type of game it is. So it's kind of like Warcraft in that way.
Oh,
Just
yes.
like you have the hero, you got the hero with your army. You
Yep.
got to keep him alive.
The dragon.
Looks very cool.
Does look cool. Europa gameplay. What's this?
Oh,
Europa is a Ghibli-esque. What is that?
Ghibli, yes. Studio Ghibli. They did Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke.
Oh,
and-
okay. Esque though, so it's not those guys. It's esque.
It's not. It's taken inspiration from Studio Ghibli.
Where you glide around an interstellar paradise past rusty robots and adorable wildlife. Coming 2024. Oh no! I see the graphics immediately. It's just Zelda.
It's gonna be nicer than Zelda. If it's Studio Ghibli-esque, then it's gonna be heartwarming and sweet and lovely.
Oh. Yep, it's going to be one of those. It's a walking sim, is it? I guess.
More like a gliding sim.
A gliding
He
sim.
flies
Yes.
around quite a bit,
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
but it does sound
Well,
great.
it's so cute. It's very cute. I don't want cute at the moment. Warframe trailer NA. What is NA? Not available.
Not applicable.
Not applicable. New trailer concerning the future of Warframe debuted during the Future Games World Gathering. Watch and find out more news. Oh, there's a trailer. Explosions. Look.
Oh.
It said explosions. That was hilarious. Oh, heavy breathing.
Do you know anyone that plays Warframe?
No, but people do like and play this game.
People get obsessed with this game. I'm a bit
graphics are
nervous about
The best
trying to
graphics
start
I've
it.
seen the whole time. Yeah, no, it's insane.
Yeah.
Epic
People
music.
that get started with
Gunfire. I love the subtitles. It's hilarious.
I'm not too sure. I know like a few people who started Warframe and they're like, oh yeah, Warframe. And then like a week later, that's all they played.
Yep.
Like 20,000 hours of Warframe later, they pop up going, yeah, I think I might be done with Warframe.
And then they bring out an update, the monthly update. Oh, he's off. Oh, he's melted. He's melted. Okay, cool. Yeah, so fighting. It's not anything. It's just a CGI video. It doesn't really help. PC
it's very
Pass.
pretty though.
PC Game Pass trailer.
Ooh.
Should we do a look at the
So,
trailer?
Game Pass was there.
It's PC
Quite
though.
exciting. Yeah, but I mean, even our friends on PC deserve some love.
The Master Race.
Well, that's what they claim, but they don't. They're not the master race.
Carl is sounding very intelligent tonight.
Thank you. It's not that hard with Lee's brain on sick.
There's a low bar. So we've got Forza. We're trying to go pick up the games. There's that game that looked like Half-Life, actually. Oh, friend. What is it called? SimCity? Nice. Sim
There's a lot.
People. The Sims. That's what clip through there. Microsoft. Oh, that was it. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just kind of an advert for PC Game
1
Pass.
seconds. Okay, cool.
If you guys haven't tried PC Game Pass yet and you're looking for a code, because we subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate, we get 5 codes a month where we can give to you.
Oh, that's right.
And a trial, from what I remember reading, a trial of PC Game Pass gives you 14 days. But if we give someone a code, it's for the whole month. It's a 30-day code.
Oh, is that right? Is it PC only? They're not console.
Yeah, it's PC only Game Pass. So we can share the code with our friends on PC for 30 days. But the trick is that you have to have not had PC Game Pass before or one of the other trials. That's how they get you.
Yeah. Buggers.
Yeah.
So this
They're
is a
very
side scroller called Symphonia. I actually wonder if the music's going to be any good in this.
You hope it's good.
Oh, that's quite cool. That's actually quite cute. I like that.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Yeah, good music.
It's a
Very
side
dramatic.
scroller. Yep. Looks exactly what you expect. Bright, colourful.
Yeah, good
play
music.
music
Though. You're
and
going to call yourself Symphonia, you better have decent music. An infinitum? I can't. Infinitium? Infinitum.
Infinimim.
No, I can't speak that word. I feel like I know this game though, which is sad I can't say it. Infinitium or something, doesn't it?
Ad infinitium. Infinity.
So we've got some sort of what is going on with this video? Oh, dead bodies everywhere. Everybody's dead.
Shocking. Oh no, everybody did.
Psychological horror game full of unspeakable nightmares. First-person action game set in the First World War. Oh God!
Don't you just love the fact that we are now capable of generating unspeakable horrors on a weekly basis?
Oh, his eye just moved. Oh, this looks
Yeah,
fun.
there's an eye on a stick.
Okay, cool. So that's what that is.
Yep, it's another scary game.
Tormented Souls 2, Caroline Walker Returns and Tormented a Sinister Survival Horror. Remember Sinister Survival? Extended announcement. Ah. So, you shall eat the fruit of your womb. Oh, my God. Okay, cool. What is that by? What is that? Deuteronomy? I don't know. Talk about eating
It's a book of the Bible.
Oh, is it?
Deuteronomy.
Oh, nice. So what is this sort of game then? It doesn't really say, does it?
No, horror, scary.
I wonder if it's maybe it's a first person walk around.
It looks like, yeah, first person, everything is dark. Be scared.
Yeah. And hang out in
Basically-
church.
That's basically every horror game, isn't it? It's just everything is dark. Be scared. Ooh, isn't the dark creepy? What's in the dark? Are you creeped out yet? Ooh, did you hear that? Be scared.
It's a good looking game though.
It does look very cool. Lots of horror games, which is interesting.
Yeah, nice way to finish.
Are they coming out in October?
2024 and September 14th actually. So one's out next week. The first one.
Why release a
Or
horror
next week,
game in
couple weeks.
September? It doesn't work.
Oh, watch out behind you.
Oh, that was a jump scare there, Lee. Could you do that to me?
I apologise. Not really. Alright, cool. So that was Gamescom Roundup.
Cool.
Hope I impressed you slightly.
No, you did. You did. There were some really good games in there that I'm looking forward to, actually.
E48, because that's the name of the list of this episode 48. So, two classic games making their way to Xbox debuts with remasters. We have Star Wars Dark Forces. Oops. Star Wars Dark Forces. I was confused by words. Yeah, Dark Forces and Turk 3 Shadow of Oblivion. It's funny because we were talking about dinosaur games when we complain about the other game that we aren't trying to play or not play anymore.
Yes. That game.
Another game, yeah. So the Turk 3 is coming out, and also Star Wars Dark Forces. This is one of my first original Star Wars games on. Would have been PC, I guess. That actually had decent graphics because X-Wing and TIE Fighter, obviously first, but
This looks like the first Doom.
oh, for sure, it was that sort of similar time. It was 90s.
Man, remastered
Why is Pure
cutscene.
Xbox not giving me any videos though? What's wrong with you?
They don't like you for some reason.
I'm not using it ever again for my news. That's it. You're banned.
Add it to the list next to Kotaku.
That's right. Yes. Well, not my card to tag out because their videos work in Kotaku. I want to see gameplay. LucasArts. That's right. Dark Forces. Oh, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
Just now on
remastered.
widescreen.
Yeah. That's so funny. It's like actually recorded video, isn't it? You actually play a lightsaber, I believe. A lightsaber. Oh my God.
You play as a lightsaber.
play as
a
a
sentient lightsaber.
I remember that scene. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? It's basically it's Quake.
Yeah. This is hilarious. So it supports up to 4K at 120 FPS and features advanced 3D rendering.
I remember that. Those robots trying to kill me. I remember that. The ones that got chucked into the spaceship into the sky, fly down.
So So now that you're playing like all the games from your past, don't
I
you feel like
know.
you've done this before?
Yes, oh, for sure. I also feel really old when I found out these games came out 30 years ago. I'm like, 95. It came out in 95, so yeah,
Yeah,
nearly 30 years ago.
that's ridiculous.
Yep. And Turk was a N64 game, it seems.
Yes,
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at it, and it's basically all they've done is they've just gone like 4K on it.
Faithfully restored a classic first person shooter, released in 2064. Upgraded for modern gaming devices, but up to 4K and 120 FPS. Okay.
You think everyone's looked at Quake and they're gone, "Whoa, we could actually just make money reselling the old game again."
Yes. Is it on Game Pass, these games? Doesn't say,
It's a
does
good
it?
question. No, it doesn't say. But they're all by Night Dive, which is the remastering studio, apparently.
Okay, so then possibly will come to Game Pass then. Because Quake and Quake 2 both came to Game Pass, didn't they?
Yeah, but that's because Bethesda owns Quake.
True story.
Well, they own ID Software, yeah.
True. Okay, so we'll see. No Man's Sky. We know that game.
Oh, yes. Only been slightly obsessed with it the past 2 weeks or so.
So you're probably the good guy to talk about this, but there's been an update.
Yes.
Things have changed.
Ooh,
Robots have
Oh.
appeared. Where were these robots beforehand?
hiding.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's the answer for everyone who's like, where was this guy before? He was hiding
That's hilarious.
under the
Oh, sorry.
hiding under the cushion
That's so funny.
or behind the couch.
Because, yeah, I just thought it was funny that the robots have appeared all of a sudden. There's a race that wasn't there just now has appeared. And you're like, oh, well, where did they come from?
Yeah, where
So
did
this
they
is
come
called No Man's Sky Echoes. Brand new race of robots is in the update later this week, which will probably be now, wouldn't it, I guess?
Yep.
7 days ago? Yeah, literally a week ago. Breathe new life into the universe. Long hidden race of robots with rich story content. You earn robotic parts to create your own robot avatar by engaging in science and mystery rituals and for these newcomers. Elsewhere, you get huge new pirate freighters are descending on the galaxy, bringing gigantic new space battles. No Man's Sky is doing best Star Wars impression here as you fly through the trenches on the ships to destroy the shields and bombard the pirate ships with your weapons. There you go. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh yeah, you can see that in the video now. Both the weird staff of sorts and on offer in Echoes. You can assemble this special staff with scavenged parts and use it to better both your mining and combat ventures. Oh, you get a magical staff.
Yep. The robots give you a magical star.
Leveling up the staff as you go to acquire different attributes that will change how the staff functions. Fighty staff, diggy staff. And finally, rendering quality, stability, improved in Echoes, in particular PSVR2. Nintendo Switch players will see big visual quality boosts. Crisper on both platforms. There you go. August 24th, so that came out last week, yeah. And you played it?
Played a bit of it so far.
Have you met many robots?
Can attest that I haven't met any robots, but the graphics are noticeably smoother.
Oh, interesting. And your Series X, yeah?
Yeah, on the Series X, they've done something extra to those graphics because I looked at it going, these graphics actually look like they're getting beyond 60 FPS. So I think maybe they've unlocked the frame rate a bit. And
Do you
also,
think they've enabled that the NVIDIA function? that
you
fills
mean
in the gaps?
FSR or something?
Yeah.
Maybe. It's very clear though, so I don't think it's FSR.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's very cool. It's a very nice update. I'm so impressed with No Man's Sky.
Oh, I know.
There's so much in there. It's ridiculous.
I can't play it because I get sucked into it for days. I'll just load it in quickly, and then you days later you walk out again. You're like, no, I can't do that.
It's insane. Whenever Simone and I sit down to play together, we're like, right, we're just gonna play for like 2 hours or so, and then we got to get lunch or we got to start organizing dinner or we're meeting friends or something. You'll sit down and you'll just go, oh, 4 hours has just disappeared. What did we accomplish? Oh, we dug a big hole. You know, it felt amazing. Look at my nice big hole. But yeah, That's about it. Like No Man's Sky just sucks you in completely.
Yeah, for sure. So Baldur's Gate 3, little game came out a few weeks ago.
Oh yes.
Actually, it's been out for ages, but they actually made 1.0 version come out. Didn't
Now out of access.
came out first. Yeah, pre-access, what we call it. There wasn't going to come out on Xbox until next year. Everyone was crying. I'm waiting for some reaction. I wasn't watching you. So the big concession allows it to launch on Xbox in 2023. So we did talk. Did we talk about this on the podcast? How I think it's all just a marketing ploy.
No, I don't think we have spoken about it on the podcast yet.
Okay, I think this is all a complete marketing ploy because the PS5 version comes out on the 6th of September, and this little game called Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek, Star.
Yeah.
Star
Field of Stars?
Field, that's it. Fields of Stars is coming out on the 6th, exactly the same day as it comes out on PS5. So what and who in their right mind would release a game on that day? Not the Baldur's Gate 3 people.
Yep, that's true.
So I said 3 months originally, but I reckon 2 months because I think 3 months is too long because
Yeah.
it's too close to Christmas. I reckon it'll be November time.
No, I reckon it'll. Yeah. When is Spider-Man 2 coming out on the PS5?
No one plays that game. It's only like 10-hour games. They're all short games. No one's going to
Yeah,
play it.
yeah, I know. But basically, not Starfield, but Baldur's Gate 3, I reckon, come out on Xbox the same day as Spider-Man 2.
Oh, that would be fun.
Because
20th of October. Oh, there you go. That's about right.
there we go.
Yeah, nice.
Mark-
I like it.
I reckon Baldur's Gate 3 lands on Xbox 20th of October.
Yep. I will do something like that because I was actually listening to a podcast and they're saying no one's playing split screen. No one cares about split screen.
Yeah.
When's the last time you played split screen on a proper game where you sit down for 100 hours? You do it with like multiplayer games, like stupid games.
Like Gang Beasts.
Gang Beasts, you do it with games that don't really
Human
matter. You jump
Warfare.
in, you play for an hour, you have a drink, you have some chips, you muck around. You know, everyone falls off the map, everyone gets really angry, and then everyone rage quits. Whereas Baldur's Gate's a proper game. And Carl goes, oops.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a proper game where you actually go in there and you play. And you sit there for days. And you want to sit there on your big TV and your comfy couch on a big screen, not on the stupid little slot. Like it's not. It's not that sort of game.
Yep. I mean, we play Gears of War split screen, Simone and I, but
Yes.
that's made for split screen.
But also, it's a very short game, really. Because you can sit and do a mission. It'll take you, half an hour to do a mission.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah. So you can
I
kind
know
of.
what you mean about Baldur's Gate. It's a game you sit and you just absorb for the
Yeah,
next
for sure.
100, 200 hours type thing.
Yeah. I think I was kind of listening, going, I think that makes complete sense. Like, it doesn't actually matter, split screen. So that reinforced my idea that it's all PR, and it's just because Starfield's coming out.
Yep. They didn't want to go head to head.
Oh, why would you? It makes no sense. And you don't want to come out like 2 weeks before Starfield, or when Diablo 4 came out,
Yes, exactly.
because that was also fighting a big name. So there's no point. So they might as well just do just give it to PlayStation guys. They've not got anything else to do. Be fine.
Yeah, they have one other game coming out this year. Shame, poor guys.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah. So yeah, big concessions launch 2023. We don't know when 2023. There's been no word of when, so that's where my guessing is coming from. I might actually continue with Baldur's Gate 3. I've got another story for Baldur's Gate here as well.
Ooh, cool.
So this game was in early access for maybe 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
What everyone's discovering now is that Act 3 has bugs and missing content because it wasn't tested as much as the rest of it. So everyone's coming out and gone, Baldur's Gate 3 is amazing, there's hardly any bugs. For the first act, because the first act was played for the last year.
Yep.
And obviously Act 2 wasn't really played that. And Act 3 is played even less than everybody. And everyone's now complaining that there's a whole bunch of bugs. And yeah, I just thought this is interesting. I haven't heard much complaints about this on the internet.
Oh, about Act 3, man,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot. Like,
Oh, you
I've heard
have?
people
Okay.
who finished the game. Apparently, a lot of content was cut in Act 3, especially around your companions. And so the game kind of ends up with a Mass Effect 3 ending where you have all these
Oh.
amazing choices. This game is like, player choice, everything you do matters. And then at the end, it's like, and you have a choice between A and B, and no matter what you choose, the answer is going to be C.
Hey, no, Mass Effect had different colours for the ending.
Yeah, so like, and apparently some of the you go on this adventure with some of these companions. You get to know them. They open up to you, that you like form bonds with them.
Yeah.
And then to wrap it up, apparently they just give you like a one sentence and walk away or something. And people are like, what? Wait, what? We didn't even get any choice in how we reacted to these people we spent 200 hours with.
That's
So
really interesting. Okay.
it's very interesting. Just seeing the feedback from it has been quite interesting. And
Yeah,
they said,
yeah, for sure.
apparently it's the content that was cut. The companions, they didn't change their dialogue options or their reactions and things like that. So the companions remembered, in inverted commas, the cut content and behaved as if that was still in the game.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So that was that same issue with Harry Potter game, wasn't it?
Just
What
about,
it's called?
yeah.
Hogwarts, because you, it felt like more could happen with your friends. It felt like they would go and do stuff more, but they never did.
Mm.
Because there's a whole companion thing set up, which never always got pushed out of the final release.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. So
It is interesting.
Everyone's like, it's so good, and then they get to Act 3 and they're like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff has been cut.
I don't know if they can fix it as well. If they kind of cut it, it's not like it's like bug fixing. It's actual content been cut.
Yeah, they need to go away, do a No Man's Sky, and just get all that content that they cut, fix it up properly, and put it back in the game.
The thing is, it's not an open world game like that though. It's an open world game, but not like a. It's a story-driven game, right? Whereas No Man's Sky is more of a you make your own story game, so you can build on it.
But still, they've got the,
I suppose Cyberpunk was like that. Cyberpunk came out and it was broken, wasn't it? So
yeah, but it's interesting to see. I think they really need to. It could have done a lot more testing, and also shows a lot of the hype that was driven by it was people playing the first 5 hours of the game.
Yeah, of course.
And, this is amazing. And 10 out of 10 for the first 5 hours, and not actually going further than that to figure out, actually, wait a minute, maybe this game should be just a 7 or 8.
It's been kicked around as Game of the Year currently. That's what everyone keeps saying.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's going to survive Game of the Year if it can't kind of have a whole game. It's like a third of the Game of the Year, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's not quite.
I mean, imagine the uproar if Cyberpunk won Game of the Year when it came out. People would have rioted in the streets. I mean, they did in 2020, but you know what I mean? It's still, it's the same thing. It's amazing how there was a certain amount of people that harped this up as the second coming, just about. And now it's come out that actually it's a great game. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. I really want to play it. But get your act together. It's been in early access for a year, guys.
Ah, well, that's the problem, though, isn't it? The early access has sorted out the first chapter. That's the issue.
Yep. Everyone jumped in, they're getting excited, and then more games came out and they just forgot about it, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we wait and see. Luckily, when it launches on Xbox, we should get the complete package.
Exactly. The PlayStation guys can test it all out for us, and then we'll get the proper one.
Yeah.
And it'll come to Game Pass.
Come
to Game Pass. Please come to Game Pass day one.
That'll be hilarious. While they jump into their 10-hour Spider-Man sequel or Spider-Man DLC, we will have Baldur's Gate 3, the complete edition.
Complete edition, exactly.
It'll be on like version 4 by then.
Yeah. I put in a Diablo 4 story with patch notes. There's a new patch coming out.
Okay.
I just thought I'd go quickly just say the new patch coming out because obviously I think people are still playing it. I'm still playing it. I'm still enjoying it. And what they're doing is they're tweaking a lot of the stuff. Like, so one of the issues they have with this game is the elemental stuff is kind of hard sometimes. Like you'll get stuck being killed by stuff. Something makes you frozen. Especially kind of higher level stuff will freeze you and then kill you one shot. And I think they're trying to fix that so it's not going to happen so much.
Okay.
Because my 70-odd level character was getting griefed by this stupid thing I met. It was a random encounter outside of maps, just walking around. I was like, oh, there's an elite there, I'll take him out. And he just hit me, he freeze me, one-shot me every time. I was like, what the heck? Like, I can go and take out a whole dungeon, but I can't take out this random elite. So I did it like 3 or 4 times. And every time, I'd try and avoid him. He one-shot me every single time. So I think they're trying to fix some of the chill effects and stuff like that. Like reducing some of the stun times. Because you stun for too long. So it's all right with being stunned, but you're stunned for too long that you can't actually get out of it, and then you just die.
Okay, I see what they're trying to do.
So I think they're just trying to sort that. There's a lot of this is like reducing the stun duration of the snake eyes from 1.5 to 1.25 seconds, like quarter of a second, but it's enough to, dodge the next attack and stuff like that.
Did you just call it snake eyes?
Yeah, stun duration from Nangari snake eyes. It's just they drop this little eye on the floor. You've probably seen it. They drop this thing on the floor, and it
Yep.
it explodes, but it shoots like a cone out at you. If you're in this cone, you freeze.
Huh. I've never come across that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. So like stun ability for the Cannibal Gorger is now easily avoided. So that's what they're trying to do. It's like increase the cooldown of the Guiltman ice pillars, and sometimes some of the ice effect, the wind effect that come with the wars. They were lapping, so it made it impossible to get out of it.
Oh, okay. Bit of a pain.
Bit of a pain, yeah. Yeah, so they're just making it a bit easier for players because one of the things they did was annoy everybody by making it really hard.
Yep.
Fixing some of the season malignant season stuff, so some of the cage hearts are being fixed, so they're a bit better. I'm not going into too much detail, but there's stuff happening still. 1.1.3 is coming out.
Oh, it'll be patched forever, I think.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah. But they keep tweaking stuff. They keep listening and tweaking things. So, and especially with season 2 coming up in about 6 weeks or so.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours from now.
I know. Yeah, it's real fast, isn't it? It's quite unusual.
It's quick.
I never got into the Diablo 3 season, so
Okay, so
This is
this
all
is going
news
to
to
blow
me.
your mind. It's gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
great.
And I'm not used to this whole kind of turnaround. But I kind of like it because I like the idea of being able to play different characters all the time. Go, right, I'm going to play this week or this time.
New character, new build, and then they're going to keep tweaking things and adding things. So it's like new character, different build. Or like
Yeah.
same character, different build.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
kind of interesting. It's an interesting technique.
Indeed.
This is a bit cheeky, but naughty of Xbox. They've dropped the $1 14-day Game Pass trial. Again.
Well, I mean, they have a small game coming out in a couple hours.
It's really naughty, though, isn't it?
I don't know.
Don't you think it's
I
a bit
would-
naughty?
Do you know what? If I was Xbox, you know what I would have done with this? I would have been like, it's $1. You get 24-hour access. Go. Like, you want to try Starfield out? Yeah, it's, for the next 24 hours, you're not going to sleep for $1.
It's interesting because you think 2 weeks isn't that long, really.
Not when you couple it with real life. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Yeah, and for this, if this
We-
game's as massive as they reckon it's going to be and as good as it's going to be, then 2 weeks is enough to kind of go. I'm now really stuck in this game. I have to buy it.
Hmm.
You think? That's all. There's nothing else to say. They've decided not this week, but actually went away and came back in, didn't it? Interestingly.
Yeah. So it comes and goes. And I think they know that Starfield is a console seller. And so they've taken it away
it's-
for the first month and it will come back after the first month.
Was it Amazon? Amazon sells up 1,000%.
Yeah, that was insane. So over 1,000% increase in sales on the Series X.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I was going to pick the story up. I forgot about it. In Series X, not the baby, the big one.
Yeah, the
1,000%
big boy.
increase in Amazon sales thanks to Starfield.
Hmm. And that's across US and UK as well.
Yeah, right. Okay. That's insane. There you go. You can see it here. So this is the console receive a 100% boost in sales due to Starfield. Why it matters, Starfield. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, so you can see 1,056%. Was 370, now ranks 32.
Nice.
And then, interestingly, Minecraft's story mode adventure Steam is up 600%, 700% as well. I don't know what that means.
Oh, brilliant. People are like, oh yeah, get an Xbox, get some Minecraft in there.
It's a Game Pass game as well. Oh no, it's not a story mode. Oh, it's a game. It's Steve.
Oh, Steve.
April, the sales of Series X were down 30% from the previous year. So it's awesome then. It's up 10 times as many Xboxes as normal they're selling.
Jeez. That's fantastic. Good job.
Hellblade. It says Hellblade 2, Forza Motorsport. There's lots of Forza Motorsport stuff coming out now. They're doing like daily releases of all the maps, the racetracks. Well, they're on my Twitter anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of Starfield stuff on my Twitter.
Yeah, I did wonder that. Yeah. There's actually too much of mine. I keep blocking people now. I'm sick of it.
You're just blocking them.
I'm just blocking them. This is interesting. So Xbox fan sparks huge debate after receiving first strike for bad language. This account violated community standards. It's kind of interesting. So he was in a... obviously a few weeks ago they came out with that new strike-based enforcement system.
Mm-hmm.
You can get like 1 strike for being a bit rude, 2 strikes for being ruder, I guess, 3 strikes for being racist, up to 8 strikes, and then you get like a year ban or something like that. I think that was a kind of general.
Yep.
Each one was 1 day and 2 days, depending on stuff. So someone put in WTF in a discussion on the Xbox Series X Reddit community.
Huh.
He said, WTF going on here? And that was enough for them to... They were talking about hackers and doxing and yeah, so then he was just suspended a couple hours later.
Jeez. Huh. That's a bit heavy-handed.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if they justify... Ultimately, this says content is not changing. So yeah, so this says the enforcement team is no joke, but yes, we're technically saying a curse word, and in their eyes, likelihood of there being someone under the age of 13 is high. Most people were saying, "Why did you even comment?" Like it was such a stupid conversation anyway. Why did you even get involved?
Well, some people just want to comment, you know.
I know it's the internet.
Shouldn't be punished.
We
for
comment the whole time, so we that's
I
what we
mean,
do.
this entire podcast is a comment.
It's a comment, pretty much. I don't talk to random, someone else says. Yeah, so get a day banned for saying WTF.
That's heavy-handed, eh? Like, what the heck?
What the heck? WTF? Yeah.
Or WTF, Lee? Like, that's a bit overboard in my opinion. Like, if we're in a party together and we swear at each other because we're playing Rocket League, should you get a ban for that?
No, because you're in a party with consulting adults.
Exactly.
But that's different to a Reddit forum where anyone can go and read it.
Jeez.
So that's the difference. That's the problem. It's out in public, basically. He's saying this sort of stuff. It's not in a private chat. So I'm not defending Xbox. I'm just saying I think that's their justification behind it.
Man, yeah, that's a bit strange.
I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, because they've done absolutely nothing. All of a sudden, they start doing this.
Yeah.
So going from like, there's no kind of gentle, we're going to start doing this, and oh, that's really naughty. Don't do that next time. It's just like, no, you're out.
Here's the ban hammer.
Yep.
Stop it, bro. Enjoy that now.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was interesting that it was a Reddit forum. It's not even a Microsoft product. It's actually it's not a Microsoft product. It's a Reddit.
Yeah. Man, if they ever go back over my old tweets, I'll be banned from Xbox. I'm pretty sure.
That's right, and Windows as well, I suspect.
Yeah, imagine that. You just can't log into Windows. They're like, oh, you've been naughty on the internet.
You've been complaining about 2 years ago. You complained about Office 365 falling over for 24 hours. We're banning you.
Yeah. No emails for you on Friday.
That's
John,
right.
please, no, don't. Bring back my emails.
Oh, no, the internet's broken. What's going on
Oh,
here?
no. How did you break the internet, Lee? Did Brave get an update? Is it time to use Edge?
Got it. It's fine. I've got workaround. I've got a workaround.
The workaround is using Edge.
No one ever uses Edge. No one's ever said that. That's what Microsoft want you. Stop saying that to get on Microsoft's good side.
Edge is the best.
They're not listening.
Use Edge.
Exclusive. Read the internal memo Starfield director Todd Howard just shared. Microsoft Xbox Bethesda. So this is on WindowsCentral.com. What I like about this is at the beginning. The rest of it's just lots and lots of words, which I ignore. But it says here, he went to Robert Altman's door and said, got a few minutes? He said, sure. In early 2023, he was developing Fallout 4. Skyrim was still enjoying enormous success. And I was there to pitch the next game to him, which would be a sequel to our current game, which would not be a sequel to our current game. He looked concerned, but a grand space RPG in the first IP in over 25 years. He looks curious. It would delve into creation, search for our place in the universe, slight twinkle. You would explore the galaxy in any ways video games can do. It would be called Starfield. The guy smiled. I was like, that's kind of cool. Like 2023, he had that was his kind of idea.
Yep.
It's good.
It's very cool.
Yeah. And then it just goes into more detail, which we'll skip past. But it's worth a read. It's kind of cool.
It's very cool. I do like the way he says, you know, our path to creating Starfield would be a long and winding one where we made other games along the way. Fallout 4, Skyrim SE, Fallout Shelter, Skyrim VR, Fallout 76, Skyrim again.
Yep.
He totally knows that they've just been churning Skyrim out in between games.
Yep. Oh, Fallout, Skyrim, Fallout, Skyrim, Fallout, Skyrim.
Yeah, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So that's 2023. This is way before they got purchased by Microsoft. And then they're saying here that Phil Spencer came on. And he just got behind it straight away. Like he was all over it.
Yeah. Like everything.
That's good. And you actually get to play it in global time and Thursday evening, thanks New Zealand, he does say in the end, which I found was cute.
Yeah. So he sent this memo to Microsoft, Xbox, Bethesda people, all within the Xbox ecosystem, I'm pretty sure. So it's everything. And then he ends it off by saying, you know, a huge thanks from Xbox and Bethesda family. Here's a review code for early access to Starfield. So everyone in Microsoft has got an early access code.
So how many employees they got? 200,000 employees?
Yeah. And it probably would have gone out to some contractors as well. So
oh yeah. I don't want this code. You want this code? Yeah.
So think about it. 500,000 people just from Microsoft alone are going to be jumping in a couple hours time because Todd Howard is like, have a code on us. That's pretty funny, I think.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Each of you is receiving the game with early access and begin playing this Friday, September 1st. But since it's one global time, you can actually play Thursday evening. Thanks, New Zealand.
I know. I like that last line. So that's cool. He's very excited. He seems cool.
Yeah, he is. He's super excited. I think the Starfield has so much hype behind it, and they know exactly what they're doing with it.
Did you see that tweet I put out to you? Made me chuckle. Which we find it was hilarious. Well, I say hilarious, but at the time, here we go. Bethesda. Hey Microsoft, how much money is in the budget for marketing? Xbox, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was awesome.
Because they got Imagine Dragons to make the Starfield.
It's so bad though. I know you're saying the graphics is cool, but the song was shocking.
Oh, well, I Imagine Dragons is useless, so...
Yeah, no, it's just terrible. And it's not even like... It's just bad. Just bad.
But still, there are people out there who think Imagine Dragons makes good music.
For sure.
Pretty sure they'll be
everyone has the wrong opinion. That's okay.
Yeah, you're welcome to be wrong.
Yes. Yeah, so that was... I just thought that was awesome. That made me chuckle. There was actually 2 tweets. I flicked one at you as well today. Was that the same sort of thing?
Ooh, it was only about Starfield. Are you getting onto the hype train, Lee? Is this Lee joining the hype train?
No, I'm watching with interest from a distance.
Yes, join the hype train. What's that?
Microsoft released a new Starfield dynamic background for Xbox.
Yes.
Did you see that as well?
This is going to be cool. Can't wait.
It's going to be cool.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, so you can get a new back because my current one's Diablo, so it might be good to shake it up.
Time for a new one.
Yeah, it might be good
Get
to shake
ready.
it up. Get ready.
Get ready. Ready for Starfield? Oh, I'm so excited.
Have you installed it yet?
Yep, pre-installed. It's got the 15 gig day one patch.
Oh, that's right.
I've moved it from my storage drive onto my internal drive.
Oh, it's on the
It's on the internal
it's
SSD.
been slipped into position.
It is waiting. It is poised.
And what time will you
waiting
start
like a
playing it?
tiger.
Saturday.
I thought Saturday, and then I was like, well, tomorrow I'm working from home. It gets released, what, 10 a.m. New Zealand time, or?
No, Aussie time. It's midday
10
New
a.m.
Zealand and 10 a.m. Aussie.
Oh, yeah. Cool, because then
I
lunchtime.
whoa,
Oh, yeah.
I have a story which explains the times.
Oh, we don't even need to think, Lee.
No, this is why I knew the time, because I read it earlier, because that's what I knew. So I might as well share with everybody, share with the class. Starfield early access time starts. LA is 31st of August at 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
This is all exactly the same time across the road, basically. But in your area, this time is for you. So I don't know where that is, Culiadad or something I think it's called, in Mexico. is 6
I'm not even
p.m.
going to pretend
31st.
to.
Chicago, I know how to say that, is 7 p.m. on the 31st. New York is 8 p.m. Sao Paulo is 9 p.m. London's 1 a.m. on September 1st. Paris is 2. Berlin's 2. Hong Kong, China, September 1st, 8 a.m. Japan is 9 a.m. Sydney, Australia, that's you. You're not in
Yep.
Sydney, obviously, but you're in Australia. September 1st, 10 a.m. And then Auckland, New Zealand is September 1st, 12 p.m.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Oh my word. Then Starfield release start time. So this is not this is not the early access. This is as normal. It's September 5th, 5 p.m. I'm not going to do all of them, but basically Auckland we care about is 12 p.m. and Sydney, Australia is 10 a.m. on the 6th.
Okay.
So that works out well because that's the Wednesday, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, and we'll have Wednesday off. Do the podcast on the Friday. Is that right?
Yes.
No. Yes, that's right. So I can have Wednesday and Thursday play Starfield. And then we
Indeed.
can discuss it properly.
Yeah, oh my word. Chugga chugga choo choo. What's that, Lee? What's pulling into the
I
station?
like it. It's good. It's good that you're going to play this game, I reckon. You can give us like a uninterrupted by me view, and then I can do the opposite.
Oh, yep. And you can tell us everything that's wrong.
And I can tell you what actually is happening. Yeah, see, don't believe. Emily's all over it. She says, don't believe the lies.
No, believe the lies, Emily. Join the harp train. The harp train's pulled up in the station. It's waiting for you. The door's almost closed. They're just waiting for you to get onto the harp train. Conductor's going, all aboard.
Have you seen Snow? What is it called? The one where they get stuck in that train because it's too cold outside. It's a bit like that. You just get stuck in this train constantly.
Snowpiercer or snowplow.
Snowpiercer. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the Snowpiercer hot train's pretty bad. Choo choo.
Here
It's
it
pretty
comes.
cold in here though. So we have changed subject quickly then. Let's move on. Got 2 more stories. Then I can stop
Okay.
talking because my voice is dying. Xbox clips will soon automatically upload to OneDrive cloud storage. Why is it taking them this long to do this? That's what I want to know.
Apparently they had it in the past
Ah, okay.
and then they turned it off because who knows why Microsoft will Microsoft.
Because to me, managing stuff in OneDrive is way easier than going to my Xbox and trying to manage pictures.
Yes.
Yes,
But
yes, this car
you
takes a
still end
billion.
up, you still also have your Xbox storage, which you need to manage.
Ah, so it doesn't just go to OneDrive on its own, it goes to both now.
Yes, it goes to both.
But you can just delete everything in the OneDrive one, I guess. Just move it all to OneDrive and then delete the rest. Can you do that
Yeah,
automatically?
you
Please,
can.
by one button.
We hope so. It'll be nice if it does.
Move
Like-
to... Rather than copy, say move, maybe. How about that?
That's a good idea, actually.
Okay.
Because like
Options.
literally, put it onto your Xbox. It should pop up with a question saying, "Are you going to share
Microsoft is going to let Xbox owners
Shh. Sorry.
this?" Look, you suddenly got very British there
I know, he got very British.
and very high pitched.
Yes.
That must be
Yeah.
Tom Warren, isn't it?
I don't know who it was, actually. Yes,
Oh, yep.
that's really
So
funny.
yeah, all it should. Are you going to share this to your feed, your Xbox social feed? No. Okay. To OneDrive it goes. To deletion it goes everywhere else.
I need it to like go, okay, by default I'm going to share it to something like Discord or something like that. That's what I need it to do.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Like
that
every
would be great.
screenshot you take, just automatically upload to Discord or Twitter or something.
Yep.
Yep.
Because
that'll be-
that's what you're going to do. You're going to share with your mates. If you're taking a picture of something, you're not doing it. I don't take pictures for myself. I take it to share with people randomly to annoy them or otherwise.
So you don't sit there on your couch and just go through your Xbox screenshots going, "Ah, I remember that. That was
No,
good."
never. I rarely take pictures unless it's funny and I'm going to share it on the Discord.
Oh, so you don't ever put them in a PowerPoint.
And then shown Simone. Hi, Simone. Look what I did today. I thought you were working. I was working, but I did this on my lunch hour. And then you got this really long, like, voiceover, this AI voiceover over the whole thing.
It'll be hilarious. We got to put our screenshots in a PowerPoint now.
I want the AI voiceover explaining what's happening. Oh, this is the moment when I shot the alien in the face and his face exploded.
This is when I shot the other alien in the
This
face
is
and
the
it
alien.
also
That
exploded.
was behind the first alien.
This is when I got the alien in the kneecaps.
Yes. Can you see the detail in his knee? The blood, the cartilage. The final story. Former Sony executive joins Xbox to lead Japanese partner operations. This is a really good story.
Mm-hmm.
Mina Sato Kato, I guess is her name, previously VP of mobile business for Sony. She was there for like 8 years, which is kind of cool. So she has the contacts in the industries. She's going to be director of partnerships in Japan as part of the gaming ecosystem organization. Responsible for leading partnerships in Japanese publishing. And this is what they needed to do. This is now them taking it serious. They're probably just getting annoyed with Square Enix, I'd imagine.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely see them. Like her job is to talk to Square Enix and just be like,
Yeah.
"Look, guys, what the
Guys, can
what?"
you just stop it? We've got more money than Sony.
It's like, guys, can you just?
Can you just?
Hmm.
So that's funny. So, however, CEO Phil recently appeared on the Square Enix stage to announce a new partnership would bring more Square Enix titles to console. And
It'll be good.
yeah,
Because I mean, just think of all those interesting indie Japanese games that would just go to Steam normally.
yeah,
That she could be like, have you thought about Xbox?
yeah. Go to Game Pass. Game Pass. Go to Game
Yeah,
Pass.
come to Game Pass.
Little Series S will play that really nicely.
Hmm. And do you want a free Series S? Here we go. Look at you guys go.
Oh, you can test on this one. No, keep it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And this is good. I mean, that Xbox has always kind of struggled with Japanese games, and this shows that they're taking the Japanese
They're getting
game
better, aren't they? It's definitely getting better.
I mean, I definitely reckon with like Scarlet Nexus, that kind of opened the floodgates to Japanese JRPGs back on Xbox in a meaningful
What about
way.
the Persona games, though? There's been tons of Persona games.
Yeah, those have come out. I mean, Persona's great. I
And
cannot wait for
Dragon.
Persona
What are they
5.
called? What's that stupid one? The video was a guy who was naked on the beach.
Like a dragon.
Like a dragon. Yeah. So those games have come out as well.
Yep. And Tales of Arise and things like that. All those Japanese games.
Yeah.
Those have been just the big ones though. We want
I know. Yeah.
those indies like flood Game Pass.
But
with
don't the
Japanese.
indies see the big games doing well and go, oh, okay, there's a market here for people, and then
You hope so, but you also want, if you flood Game Pass with just like Japanese indie games, and then they go, whoa, there's actually people out there who want to play this, then the big players will go, oh, people actually want Japanese games on Xbox, and they'll actually start taking it seriously. But imagine that if you go, are you into your Japanese indie games or JRPGs? Xbox is the home for that.
yes, it used to be, didn't it, back in the day, the 360 days?
Yeah,
Reckon
they
it's
had
way more.
really good partnerships in Japan.
Yeah.
They need to bring that back.
It does say in the end, she expressed looking forward to meeting her colleagues in the Tokyo Game Show on September 21st to 24th, so we should keep an eye out for that.
Nice.
Xbox is expected to attend what's released as the biggest Tokyo Game Show ever. Doesn't say ever, but that's off what that was.
All these shows are just the biggest ever.
I know, biggest ever. Oh, it does say biggest ever on the title, actually. Yeah.
That's funny.
So they're coming with Sega and Capcom and Xbox all hanging out together, which is only in 3 weeks or so, so it's not long.
Yeah.
Yes, words. Because obviously
Words.
Persona and stuff is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's news. I'm done. I can't do talking
That's
anymore.
news.
I can't
Okay.
breathe.
He's gone off to go die. Put his brain next to him.
Yep.
And now it's time to impress him with the new games.
Brain TV brain. One.
Right, before we get into the new games,
Yes.
we just need to give you guys a bit of an update for those that listen / watch / care about this type of stuff, which is all 6 of you, including us. So the next week is going to be a new news episode first instead of Game Face. And then next week, Friday night, which will be the 6th. Is that correctly?
No,
No, that would be the
that's
8th.
Wednesday because that's the day Starfield comes out. You crazy fool.
I-
Do you know nothing?
I can't keep track of this. I just care about the first tomorrow, Starfield Day for me.
Yeah. So if you do math and work out 7 days later, what's 8 plus 7?
Oh, 8
1 plus
plus
8.
7?
1 plus 7. Plus 7.
1 plus 8 is 9. 7 plus 8 is 19.
Yeah,
17?
19. See, 19. It's the 19th tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Cool. So on the 8th of
Yes. What
what's
month?
next one?
What month is
September.
it? It's Starfield month.
Yeah. Starfield month, yeah. On the 8th of Starfield month, we are going to be doing a very special Game Face show. It is our 50th episode of the year. Can you believe it, Lee? 50 episodes down. So we're going to be doing a very special episode 50 Game Face episode. And it's also going to be Simone's last episode for this year, potentially. So if you care about what Simone thinks, especially about what she thinks about Starfield, join us on Friday the 8th for a very special Game Face episode. We'll also be chatting about our games of the year so far. So this year has been stacked when it comes to gaming. We have been spoiled, absolute rotten. What games have absorbed us, and what games do we think is going to be games of the year? So it's kind of like a little mini retrospect for the year.
Mid game of the year, maybe.
We were a couple months. I mean, September, October, November.
It's only just over. It's only just ticked over halfway, isn't it? By a couple months. It's
Yeah,
like
it's like
2/3 of the game of the year, maybe.
2/3, yeah. But we're basically just going to give
Three-quarters.
everyone our reviews about what we've been playing this year and what has really stood out.
Evening Oz. Yes, or it'll just be a Starfield episode.
Yeah. So it's going to be quite a special episode. So I think you guys want to tune into that. That's our episode number 50 for the year. Simone's last episode for the year. And then what do we do? Are we just going to talk about news?
I have no idea. We just talk about Destiny 2, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, we should start playing Destiny 2 again. I've heard it's really good after the last.
Yeah, I know, exactly. They've done such a good work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, great. So, with that announcement out the way, now it's time for Kago Kayla, Carl's game of keeping Lee awake.
And this week, I'm sick. I feel like I'm dying, so
Extra
this is going to be a
hard.
big challenge for you.
This is a big challenge. So, last week, remember how we said that because it was such a long Gamescom episode, and getting all the 3 weeks for the
Oh, you're breaking
games
up. Oh,
and
we've lost
telling
him. What a shame his connection's fallen over and we can't see him anymore. Oh, no.
games that we
I think Simone's
missed.
playing Starfield already and it's broken the connection. No, it really has frozen up. Oh. What a shame. So it looks like we're going to have to end the podcast now because Carl...
I can hear you.
okay. I can't... You've frozen. Your Zoom's frozen. Yep. You look very silly. I might draw a picture in your face. Oh, he's gone. Bye, Carl. Well, should I continue? Should I just do it on my own? Obviously not getting any friends. It's kind of sad. What was going to come
Yeah.
back? Oh,
Yes, you are frozen on my side, but I can see you.
but you that. It's not very good for an audio podcast. Oh, Emily's sad.
This is hilarious.
Do it on my own. Just do it. Just going to go for it and push through. Are you there, Carl? Can you hear me? No. I don't know if you can hear me. That's hilarious. Do you want to just drop out and Zoom, come back in again? Or restart your computer? So
See your video at all.
Carl sounds like
Hold
he's
on.
putting in the order in Wayne's World. Okay, cool. Well, that was Kyle. We don't need him anyway. He's not very good. He just says too many words at the drive-through. So, I might just continue on regardless, and then Carl may come back at some point during this podcast. Who knows? I think he needs to disconnect and reconnect, though, if I'm honest. Agatha Christie. I don't know about doing this on my own. It's not as much fun, because normally I just criticise Kyle when doing these. In this detective game, adventure game, surprisingly, because it's Agatha Christie, you take on the role as a famous detective, Hercule Poirot. I don't want to talking though. As he joins forces with the Lloyds of London to ensure the transportation, protection, and the sale of valuable painting of Mary Magdalene. Ooh, this painting is to be centerpiece of a new exhibit in London's museum, featuring other works. Oh, that's a large word. And art on loan from Brussels. So, what do you think of this game? Oh, let's log in first. Has Carl come back yet? Oh, Kyle. He's moving now. he's looking sad.
Am I back?
Oh, hi back. Hi back. How's it going?
Hold on.
Oh, this is an
Hold
interesting
on
looking game.
a sec.
Oh, it's like an isometric view game. How interesting. Oh, it's kind of cool looking. I guess you just walk around. Point and click adventure. Quite cool graphics.
Oops.
Oh. Interesting. Who's that guy there? So I continued on regardless.
I noticed.
I only did
Okay,
one.
Am I back?
You are back, yes. Your
Okay.
picture's a bit fuzzy, but we'll ignore that.
Yes. It's gonna clear up soon, hopefully.
Yeah. What happened? Did the internet just decide no?
No, do you know what happened? This is going to be really technical, and we can cut this out the audio podcast because it's pretty stupid and lame. Because of the apartment layout, we have a mesh Wi-Fi
mesh
network.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
So my laptop decided not to connect to the mesh access point, which has really good signal in this room, but rather connect to the base point,
Base
which
one,
is
nice.
all the way in the lounge with very, very bad signal. And it was struggling slightly because it has to go through about 17 walls and about 45 meters to get there. So,
How big is your apartment?
you know, it's like the TARDIS.
Right.
It's bigger on the inside. No, it struggles because our walls are thick concrete walls. The base point doesn't really permeate this far.
Yes.
And for some reason, yeah, the mesh...
Sounds like your AP had a bit of a hiccup.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to give it a reboot after this podcast. But I just basically forced myself back onto the AP, and things are all good now.
Yeah, you sound all right. Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I was
You
a bit
should-
concerned because I don't feel like doing the game thing on my own would work. Because we
Yeah,
need one
no.
of us to be sarcastic. And you can't be sarcastic at yourself for reading stuff. It doesn't really work.
Yeah, no, it's not great. So, okay. So back to where we were.
I did Agatha Christie.
Cut, let's start again before everything fell apart. So you know how last week, well, I said we were going to go over the last 3 weeks worth of games
Oh, that's right.
and
Yes.
basically torture you with all the releases that have come out in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
So how
And-
that would work is you'd start talking. I would just, oh, my camera's broken. 1 second. Yeah, keep going. I'll be here. And I'll just go.
just
I'll come
start
back in an
chatting.
hour.
Hmm.
Anyway, yes.
Okay, so we're not going to do that,
No.
actually. One, because I can't be asked. There's a lot of games to cover already
There
in
would be
1
snoring.
week,
There would be snoring,
And
was you're
B-
right.
and Lead wouldn't care. So if you guys were keen on a game that came out in the last 2 weeks that we're not going to cover, let
Well,
us know what the game is.
Let's look
and
really
let me-
quick. Let's look really quickly.
No, let's not look at all.
What? This is crazy. I feel like I should at least look very quickly at the lists.
No,
You're a madman.
I know. It's chaos. Welcome to the world of chaos. We are chaos.
We are chaos.
We are chaos. So
Okay. I'm going to look
you
anyway.
said you've done Agatha Christie. Should I redo it for
No.
the cut that you're
No.
going to make?
No.
I hope
So
you
which
edit
one are
this-
you missing then? Which one is that? You just haven't got it in here at all.
Which one?
So we're starting on 48, yeah, but you haven't got anything got last couple of weeks in. You've just not bothered putting them in there.
I've just not bothered. No,
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
it's too much work.
Oh, poor kid. I spent all week doing the news, carrying it, reading it, digesting it, putting it in a nice list. Oh,
Coming up
just
with opinions.
opinions. I was just like, I can't bother to copy and paste on that website. Too much work.
Speaking of the news that you curate, Mr. Lee, where is our newsletter?
I didn't get any feedback off it, to be honest. I've literally had no feedback off anybody except you, Kyle.
I like the newsletter.
Yeah, do you? I don't think anyone else does care because I've had no one say, "Where's the newsletter?" other than you. And I've said
Okay,
this on
well-
the podcast countless times. I need someone to tell me that they want the newsletter, and then I'll do the newsletter. And
Okay.
countless times, people ignore me.
If you guys want to sign up to the newsletter, or you want to tell us about the newsletter, we have two places. One, you can sign up on our website
Pigeon.
under the socials page, or you can just jump into our Discord and be like, Lee, add me to the list for the newsletter.
That's all I want. I just want some feedback because you saying it's great. I'm like, yeah, but because it takes a bit of time. It's actually a decent amount of work to put together. And having no feedback at all is kind of boring. So
So guys,
I'm
look, we
on
like it when
strike.
Lee works.
I'm on strike, basically.
Oh yeah, Lee's with the Hollywood writers.
That's right. Yes, I'm not writing the newsletter. I'm on strike until I get better conditions.
Oh yeah, Lee and his better conditions. So yes, if you guys want Lee to do more work, then it's up to you to actually get
Exactly.
better.
And there you go. That's it. I'm not doing any work for nothing, for no feedback. So
Exactly. So that's what we want. We want Lee to be doing more work, not less. Lee just nods. Yep.
I'm just reading. I think you need to put some gaming jokes into the newsletter. You want me to do more work than just putting the newsletter together? You want me to find gaming jokes as well?
Yeah, that'll be perfect. That's exactly what I would find in the
That's
newsletter.
right.
Why don't we have gaming jokes in the newsletter?
I could probably do dad jokes. Maybe that would be better to go for.
Oh, do a dad joke. Dad jokes go
jokes.
down wonderfully, always.
Yep.
Yeah, more dad jokes. That's what we want out of life. Cool. Let's go with these new games. Lee's
Okay,
already
cool.
done Agatha Christie,
Hercule Poirot. I can't say it.
the London case. Hercule Poirot.
Yeah, it's not that. That's not how you say it.
Poirot. It's very
Parade.
French.
It's not parade.
It's French. They could put an X in there and they'd call it something like.
I think you should continue on. I think you should
Okay,
keep
we'll
moving.
continue. So next game is the making of Karateka.
Karateka.
Karateka. The making
going
of
Karateka.
Karateka.
Say it positive. Come on, remember.
Positively. You play history.
Oh
Go
my
behind the
word!
scenes.
I know
What?
this game.
Oh, what? Why?
I recognise the graphics.
What? They're bad. Oh,
The
I recognize this
dated
as
in
well.
May 1st, 1984. This version of Karateka for that Jordan submitted publisher short and simple game. I know this game.
I played this game on TV games
Yeah.
back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because you do things and I go, huh,
Yeah. I know this game.
Huh.
Hi,
Okay.
Mike Meeker. Come on, bro. Really?
So go behind the scenes of Jordan Mechner's landmark game, Karateka, in this interactive documentary from Digital Eclipse with archival materials, video features, and more. Experience pixel perfection versions of this legendary game
It's like an
with
FMV.
all new features. It's like an FMV documentary.
Documentary. That's so weird.
That's exciting.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I
That's
remember this
exciting.
game as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay. It's only $20 as well.
$30 New Zealand.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we have Sea of Stars,
Oh,
which
this
is
game.
on Game Pass.
This game has got high reviews already.
Everybody's loving this game, and I'm looking
Yeah.
at it going, but why? It's
Oh,
like,
it's a turn-based fighting game.
yeah. So it's available day one with Game Pass, a turn-based RPG inspired by the classics. It tells the story of two children of the solstice who combine the powers of the sun and the moon to perform eclipse magic.
Eclipse magic.
Don't you want some eclipse magic?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, turn-based RPG. Kind of
Kind
cool
of
looking.
pixel
Kind of
graphics,
cartoony
yeah.
looking. Nice graphics.
Cartoony. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad actually. Reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy because your cursor's a hand with the finger pointing.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
This game is loved. People are very excited about that game.
People are really excited about Sea of Stars. Next up is the Bridge Curse, Road to Salvation. You escape a haunted college campus in a cinematic horror experience unlike any other. Oh, I somehow doubt that. It's an atmospheric action adventure game where you explore events surrounding one of Taiwan's best-known supernatural incidents, the terrifying campus horror set in Tunghu University. So there's a female ghost, and you got to run around and do things with it, I think, or avoid it.
Oh yeah, it looks like you're falling around.
So yeah, it looks like what, first-person view, kind of creepy.
Yep. Very average graphics.
Very Unreal Engine graphics, isn't it?
But from like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Hopefully it's more creepy than anything so that it actually makes up for the lack of graphics. Okay, next up, coming to Game Pass is Call of the Wild: The Angler. So if you like your hunting games,
Did
the
we
Call
do
of the
that?
Wild
Oh,
games.
was that? I thought we talked about this Call of the Wild update. Oh, then maybe it was a different fighting. Deaf. Not fighting, deaf.
Fighting death game. So yeah, this is like the hunting game except you fish, which, to be honest, sounds really cool.
Jesus.
Like, don't you
Well, that,
don't you
what's
want to
it?
jump
Bass
into sea of
fishing is
thieves?
massively popular. Is it bass fishing
Yeah.
competition fishing or something it's called?
Yeah, like Bass Pro Fishing 28 or something.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be hugely popular.
I mean, sometimes you just want to jump into Sea of Thieves and basically go fishing, don't you?
Don't you, Keith?
Everyone does. Okay, moving on, since Lee's not that impressed with the
I
fishing
just don't
game.
understand fishing in a computer game.
It's relaxing. Look, you get to hold up your fish, get a photo, put that photo on Tinder.
Exactly. Amazing. Oh, I want someone to do that. That'd be amazing.
It'll be
This
hilarious.
is me catching a fish
In a computer game.
in a computer game. I went to Alaska and caught this fish. Look at me. In a computer
in
game.
Minecraft. Okay, next up is Daymare 1994 Sandcastle.
I don't
It's
know.
another horror game.
It isn't a horror game. It's a very Resident Evil look to it.
Interesting, yes.
Oh, if the graphics card. Graphics loads.
It's a third-person, story-driven survival horror game prequel to the critically acclaimed Daymare 1998.
Wait. I'm sure 94 comes before 98.
Yes, that's why it's a prequel,
Oh, it's a prequel. Okay. Not
not
a
a
sequel.
sequel.
Okay.
The
sorry.
sequel would be 2001 or something.
True.
It's amazing. Every one of these official screenshots has the name of the game and the what's it? The watermark of the
Yeah, the
makers
Invader,
of it?
the developers,
Publishers, whatever.
Publishers, yeah.
Yeah, so funny. So yeah, another horror game where things are creepy. Lee, not impressed? No.
I
he's
just
fine.
don't know about this game. I feel like it's a cash grab or something. I don't know.
Aye.
You know.
Okay, let's move on to 100 Days Winemaking Simulator.
Oh my word!
This is
What
very-
happens in this game, Kyle?
Oh, well, let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Oh. Lee, winemaking could be your best adventure. No, nothing? No, he's not impressed. Okay, so you make the best wine,
Wait a
interacting with
minute.
oil
Look at the
and
graphics
nature.
though.
Yeah, I know. The graphics look
It's
shocking.
what's that stupid game called? The Crossy Road game.
What Crossy Road game?
Crossy Road. You know, on your phone when you had to get the stupid chicken across the road, and you get different outfits
Yeah,
with
it's
the
a
chicken.
bit better than Crossy Road though.
Only just. It's exactly the same layout and wording.
It's got kind of like a cute vibe going for it.
Yeah.
I would say this game is a vibe.
I'll say this game is a mobile game.
Yeah, that too. But definitely a vibe.
Why is it 100 days and why are the people naked on the front page?
Those are questions
What's going on?
you should not ask. Okay. So Lee's not impressed with winemaking simulator? All good.
I
This-
would be impressed on my phone if I was playing this on my phone. I'd be like, oh, this is cute.
Oh, this is
But
cute.
on my like 4K beastie Xbox Series X, this is not what I expected.
Yeah, true. I can understand. But it's in 4K, like 400 FPS.
Look at it. It's amazing. The graphics, the way it pops.
Okay. Well, let's change gears and go on to Revhead,
Ah, this is more like a sort of game.
a car racing simulation game where you must build your own racing car, buy or sell cars and components, as well as fix and tweak your car to make it the fastest around.
And not this website, though, because this is the slowest website around. Oh, here we go.
It's,
It's because it went via the Major Nelson website. And I wonder if that's now shut down because he's retired.
yeah, I wonder if they get his gamer tag because of him.
Ah, that's it. I'm taking it off you.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, you build cars.
Yeah. No, it's a game.
It's a game. It
Yes, it
has
is.
these
It
things
looks
we
like
call
one of those
graphics.
Steam games that they come out. You know, those real cheap Steam games that come out.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. it definitely does come across as like a Steam game with just basic assets.
Oh my word! It looks terrible. If I'm honest.
Uh,
Oh, okay, cool. No, no, Kyle, no.
okay. Let's get out of here and on to the next game, which is How to Escape. That was a good segue.
It was amazing. It was very segue.
Thank you. This is an escape simulation game where two players will need to cooperate on asymmetrical gameplay and devices. Talk together, help each other is your new motto to survive in How to Escape to the number 2. Because get it, there's 2 people playing the game.
I would show people, would show the viewers the graphics and the stuff, but the website's not working.
The graphics are fine on my side.
Ah,
So it looks like someone
here we
sits with the phone and you sit there playing on the Xbox and they help with their phone,
oh, okay.
which could be pretty fun.
Yeah. Depends if they want to help you or not, or just mess around with it.
Yep. Yeah. So there's a dedicated free companion app that you play on your phone. Should we take bets for how long that companion app is going to run? before
Yeah,
it gets
true. The
shut
service
down?
behind it. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll
3
be shut down
months.
for the year. Okay. Let's go into something a little bit more
So
tasty.
so far this year, or this week, or maybe this year, you've not impressed me with your gaming.
But
honest.
the fishing game, Lee.
No,
Sea of Stars?
I don't know. I'm not into like turn-based RPG games. You see me play Dragon Age. I do not do turn-based.
Yeah, no, you don't. Okay. So okay. Let's go into something a bit more tasty with Gourmet Warriors, part of the Q-Bart Classics. Yeah, there's Lee just yawning.
Très
Not
bien.
much to say about this
It's called-
game.
It's called Très bien. Very good. Mademoiselle and Très bien is just very
Yeah.
strange. Who wants to be called very good? Très bien.
Oh my word.
Oh, is it Très bien?
I don't know. It's a fighting game that looks like it's straight out of the 90s.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just weird names. It's like Jack
Jack. Yeah. Who names people Jack? What
and
a
Très
weird
bien. Like,
name. Oh well. Okay. Next game.
I don't know where the
Is-
food comes from. That's what I'm trying to work out.
No,
Why?
neither.
Oh, precious
No,
food supplies. It doesn't make any sense.
I've just moved on. I've given up
Oh,
completely.
okay. We've moved on.
Yep. The next game is Sacrifice Your Friends.
Cool.
Yep. It has one picture. That's amazing. A fast-paced party brawler in a cute cartoon horror style. So this is basically.
Do you think the intern was like, oh no, I forgot to.
I forgot to upload the picture
Oh, no.
because there's one picture on the store page. That's hilarious. Sacrifice your friends. Well, they sacrificed all the photos there.
It is. It's Dreadlord Cthulhu to the rescue. Brace yourself. Doesn't sound like he's going to rescue you, if I'm honest.
Yeah, no. A dreadlord has never rescued me in my life.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
So let's move on to the next one that should have more pictures than just
Yeah,
one. on
you'd
the
say
store
that.
page.
Depends on the intern. Might have got bored.
Yeah, the intern probably did get bored there. This is Tenebrae Pictura. I think that's how you say it.
Kyle,
Tenebris Pictura.
13 hours, 40 minutes.
Of what?
Launch time.
Oh, that's exciting.
Just saying.
Just saying. So this one is an what the heck? Ultra corporeal action adventure brought to you by the creators of Megatron Rainfall. You play as a paranormal investigator with psychic abilities who has landed in a misty, convoluted island. Before long, you're embroiled in a supernatural mystery linked with a shady sect and sightings of extraterrestrial beings that appear to have escaped from a strange collection of paintings with dubious origins.
Dubious. It looks like a point-and-click adventure.
It does look very point and clicky, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Graphics look pretty nice though.
Yeah, graphics are nice. All right.
Not too bad. Could be a bit creepy.
Yep.
Maybe that. I don't know why creepy games now.
Oh, no
Like,
idea.
creepers, like not. Ah, never mind. Next up is Trine 5, a Clockwork Conspiracy. Okay. I'm sure we've covered this before.
I'm
haven't
sure,
we?
but actually, what happened was it talked about it in the Gamescom.
Ah, yep.
think
Okay.
that's what's
That's probably
happened.
why it's familiar.
Yep.
So there's people that embark on an action-packed journey with reputations tarnished, loved ones in danger, and their own magical powers at stake. The heroes of Trine must reunite to push back the fearsome Clockwork army and bring peace and justice to the land.
So this game does look awesome. I remember seeing the side-scrolling video. Of
Yeah,
it.
it's what
Looks real fun.
2.5D is what they call it.
Yeah.
Does look very pretty.
Yeah.
Very bright and colorful.
THQ Nordic as well. Good developers, guys. Or
Yep.
publishers.
Normally they should be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
The
this
video
one
is working on an Xbox page.
What's working? Are
The
you
video
working on it?
is working
Oh,
on the Xbox page.
It's working. That's amazing.
I know.
That's a good
It
job.
looks terrible quality, but it is working. It's really fuzzy.
Maybe that's your internet.
no, that's your internet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So it looks like all the, and not just your standard platformer. It looks like you kind of use the outside, what do you call it, the equipment around you to jump on and do stuff with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like balls
Pretty
and
cool.
kind of flipping things around. And yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. It's a good looking game. The CGI actually looks rubbish, but the actual platform looks
The actual
amazing.
game looks really nice. Very nice and colorful.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Cool.
So there you go.
Yeah.
You've done it. The game, finally.
So I've impressed you.
Yes.
I'm about to impress you even further, Lee. Hold on to
Whoa.
your horses.
Okay. Horses being held.
Because the next game is Cats and Other Lives. What? No, you don't get to decide that. Everyone loves cats.
No, they don't. Cats are just planning to kill you. That's all their purpose in life is.
Yes, and they look cute and cuddly while doing it.
No.
Good.
They just want to
Cats
kill you.
and Other Lives.
I prefer
Follow
horses.
the passing of Bernard Mason, the patriarch of the family. All the remaining Masons return to their childhood home for one last time. As Aspen, the cat of the household, players will take a journey across the hopes, disappointments, and regrets of the enigmatic Mason family, traversing through a rich narrative that spans over decades. It's a very story-driven game. You are a cat. It could be pretty interesting. It's a cat walking sim.
It's a point-click adventure. Yeah.
Okay, you're not happy with that, Lee? So, well, let's see if the next game is the game of your dream.
Yeah, my dreams. Or will it send me
Game
to
is-
sleep?
Dreamers set out on an emotional journey in a story about friendship, exploration, and
See,
personal growth.
I don't like being told I'm going to be emotional.
Lee, when you boot up Starfield, you're going to be emotional.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
You're just going to be like, this is incredible,
this is incredible.
and cry.
It just takes lots of screenshots.
Yep, all the screenshots. Looking at the screenshots of this Dreamers game, there's not much to talk about.
I know it's got an interesting look to it. It's got like a is it cell shaded? I'm not sure. It's got an interesting kind of graphics.
It's not
to
really cel shaded. I think it's
but
just
it is
bad
in some
graphics.
bits. Like if you look at the picture of the reeds when he stood there with a stick doing something, it's kind of got that Sea of Thieves look to it there.
Mm,
Picture number 9. If all the
Yeah.
listeners would like to go to page number 9.
even that, it's I don't know. It's too.
It's not quite so. It's kind of trying to or something. I don't know what it is going on with it. I'm not sure.
I don't know what's trying, but I'm not impressed.
No. And then has he got borders? Is 32 pictures, or just got the same pictures over and over again?
No, I think there's actually 32
Oh,
pictures
there
on this
really
game.
is, isn't it? It's probably the whole story. It's probably the whole
It's the
game.
entire game. If you click through the pictures fast enough, it's
I now
done
know
the
the
game.
game. Wow. Okay, keep going.
All right,
Are we near
okay,
the end
so
yet? I've
next-
kind of got a sore finger
Two games left. Two games left.
for that.
So 3 games left. Sorry,
Oh.
I can't count.
That was exciting for about 2 seconds. That was.
Okay, so right, we're almost going to escape. with Escape First Alchemist. See, we're getting there. So Escape
We're
First
not, though. We're
Alchemist.
getting away from there, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, well. It's a multiplayer first-person escape room / adventure game where you play as the apprentices of the reclusive sorcerer alchemist Trismegistus. Gosh, I think I just had an aneurysm reading his name.
I suppose you swallow your mic.
Gosh, I think I need to go see a doctor after saying that.
Trismegistus. There you go. That helps.
There, I
Because it
think we're
goes
now
Trismegistus.
Trismegistus. We're now on a list somewhere. The FBI is listening to us.
That's right, yeah.
But hey,
AI,
more
sort that
listeners.
word out, AI.
More listeners. It's always fun. So your benevolent master
Benevolent,
managed
such
to
a good
trap
word, isn't it?
himself-
Benevolent. I can't say it now. I said it perfectly. It's like benevolent.
Relevant.
Such a good word.
Development.
Yeah,
Development.
development.
Benevolent.
Benevolent. Yes, good word.
Benevolent. Managed to trap himself in a prison of his own making and has bestowed upon you the challenge of releasing him. Of course, to make sure you don't just run away from all his cunning riddles, he deigned fit to trap you as well. I think that means he decided to trap you as well.
He did. That's exactly what it is, yes.
There we go. But the graphics actually look pretty good. Not too bad.
All right.
It's nice, colourful. It's got the nice lighting for it.
Fine. It's
I think it looks pretty good.
okay.
Colourful.
It's a point-and-click adventure, you know.
Puzzle, trivia, role-playing family and kids game.
It's a point-and-click adventure.
Oh, okay, well, the next game is not great. Oh, my word. It
Nice
has about,
360 graphics, says Oz. You see? Oh, Cooper, sorry.
it's,
Oh, it is Oz. Cooper.
this next game has
Oh.
even worse graphics. It's
Yeah.
got no graphics.
No graphics. Let's not do graphics. No colours.
This game is a hexapoda. I'm sure we've spoken about it before.
No,
You
I don't think we
fight-
have, actually, but because I'd remember a name
It's
like
like
that.
every other game we've seen, really. You're flying a spaceship, you're shooting things. It's like bullet hell. It has white and grey and black and sometimes purple.
Purple, yeah. It's CJ.
That's it.
It's CJ, isn't it? Wasn't CJ these colours?
Yeah, it's just CJ. It's like 16, not even 16 colors.
No, CJ was
Four.
4.
Yeah, 4 colors. Lastly on our list,
War. Air became toxic. The rich fled. The poor took refuge underground. Oh, yeah.
see, there we go. You're getting into hexapoda.
Yeah, I want to hear the music, actually. It sounds like the music I listened to in on these games back in the 80s.
It does, doesn't it? Man, now that is a banger, that music.
A banger.
Yeah, that
It
music.
slaps. Okay.
See, that music slaps. That's really good. It's a slapping banger.
It is not a bop.
No, it's definitely not a bop, but
No
it is
bop.
a slapping banger.
There you go. Are you allowed to mix them up together? Bop and slap and banger?
I think you can get a bop that slaps. You can get a bop that bangs, a banger that bops.
Yes would have been fine.
I'm trying to work out the different
I
combinations.
know you are. It was hurting my brain.
So, okay, last game.
Oh,
Last
no.
game.
What? Oh, bro, I thought we weren't going to talk about this game anymore.
The last game on the list, Starfield Premium Edition Early Access.
That's a very
Coming
long
to
name
you.
for a game. That's a stupid name for a game. Let's just call it Starfield.
Great name. Great name for a game. Oh my word. Starfield. Who's harped? I'm harped. Everybody jump on the harp train.
What is it?
Choo-choo.
Point and click? It looks like a point and click again. I'm sick of these point and click games.
If you have Game Pass Ultimate, you can pick up the Premium Edition upgrade, which gives you early access for like
And a
$30
hat.
American. Oh, I do like hats.
It's like $60 in New Zealand. That's early access.
That's the price of a game.
I know. It's insane.
It's ridiculous. But still, choo choo. Chugga, chugga,
Choo-choo.
chugga, chugga, choo choo.
Starfield train.
What's that, Lee? What's that? The harp train hasn't left yet. Calling to you. You know it is.
Can't hear it. I'm sick. My ears are blocked up.
That's okay. You can see the harp train. Flip. Oh my word. I'm so excited. I don't know whether I'll be able to sleep
Why
tonight.
would they delay it? They go, oh, sorry.
Ah, in Lee's other laugh, he's a troll.
Did you see that they were complaining that you can't jump into black holes online because there's gaseous planets? And the people like, what do you mean you can't land on all the planets? It's a gas planet.
Yes.
Like, I know, but it's a planet. You have to land them all. It's a gas planet.
To the point where even CNN was like, this
CNN.
this Sony PlayStation fan has gotten schooled so badly that he ended up on CNN as like, no, you can't land on gas giants.
No, all black holes,
All the
stars, all the sun. Yes.
And then did you see there's another big PlayStation account on Twitter that got sent photos from Mars, the surface of Mars. They got
Yes, that's right.
And the guy's like, what do you think of these? And the guy's like, oh man, the graphics are so bad. They're terrible. Like, I can see why this game needs all the polish it can get. And the guy's like, suck. These are 4K photos from Mars. 4K photos from Mars. And the guy's like, oh, I knew that. I was just kidding. Like, oh, sure, bro, sure. Still, Hype Train Lee. Yeah.
No, I didn't get the early access.
Oh, it's okay.
Oz is asking in chat, that's all. Nope. Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Well,
Nearly.
come on, Emily. Emily, are you jumping into the Hype Train? Who else is jumping into the Hype Train with me?
She.
We got it up.
Did Simone get early access?
Through me.
Oh, you got the home Bucks
Yeah.
set up. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking of, guess what Simone picks up on Saturday?
A new pram.
A Xbox Series S.
Oh, again one. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Finally.
welcome to the family.
Welcome.
We can retire the old 1X.
Yeah, put it on the shelf. This is what we used to game on back in the day.
Yep, put on the shelf. It's
before we
the
had proper 4K.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very
when
cool.
When it boots up No Man's Sky, you should hear the fans on this thing going.
Oh yeah, imagine.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty good. It runs No Man's Sky full graphics, like looks really good at 1080p, 60 FPS.
Yep. Solid
So
machine.
it's a beast of a machine still. Okay, Lee, on that note, with that Hype Train,
I'm
it's
hyped.
time for us to head out of here, I think.
Yes.
So remember, guys, join us on next week, Friday, for our very special episode number 50, Game Face episode. We're going to be chatting about the games of the year so far, what we found exciting, and also wishing Simone all the best.
Also, it's our like 389th episode, isn't it? Like, overall.
Yeah, it's 390th, I think.
Is it 90? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's close. It wasn't quite a number that was useful. That's why we went for 50.
But if we keep this up, we'll definitely be hitting episode 400 this year.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah. Which is insane.
Insane. Just last year, we celebrated, what, 300 episodes?
Yeah, we did the 6-hour special.
Yeah, that was lots of fun.
That was awesome, yeah. That kind of worked as well, bizarrely. But yeah, it did work very well.
It was really good. If you guys want to check out that special, it's on our YouTube. It's split up into different sections.
It's
We had a
one
bunch of
6
people join
hours,
us.
and then there's 5
1
or
hour?
6. Well, each person
Half hours or
individually. Plus, quite an interesting one. We did like a chat.
Yeah.
That was quite good. That we did a little chat in between it all as a break to stop talking to people and talk to each other.
We just couldn't. Tired of seeing everyone's faces. But yeah, that's on our YouTube. If you're keen to check that out, follow us there. Make sure you ring the bell icon to know when we go live, because we do live stream on Kick and YouTube, because we can't be held down like that.
That's right. We're rebels.
We
without a
are.
clue.
We are the rebels of the podcasting world.
Yes.
Right. So by now you know where the podcast lives. You know that we have a website, we have socials, we have a newsletter. Everywhere and anywhere you can find us, we are there. If you can think it, we are there. We've been there before you. We're waiting for you to join us.
We've been there for
Catch
a
up.
long time waiting for you.
Yes. Gosh, can't believe you've taken this long to get here.
Exactly. Welcome, though.
Yeah, welcome. We hope you enjoy your stay. Lee made some tea.
That's right.
But yep, Mr. Lee, if people want to follow you individually, where can they find you?
I'm still Lee Howard on Twitter and Xbox, and Lee Howard25 on Twitch.
You got to do the shout outs, because what if this is someone's first episode and they're like, man, that Lee guy sounds cool. Let's see what he tweets about.
That's right. You could find us on PS5. Go to YouTube and type in the XboxCast, and you'll find us.
Yeah. Yep, that's hilarious. So yeah, and you can find me at Zarkras on Xbox and Twitter, now known as X. If you want to stream,
No one
because we
knows
are
it is
streaming
X other
quite a
than
bit-
you. Everyone's ignoring it.
I don't think so. X is the big thing, Lee.
Okay.
If you want to follow our streams, we're now actually streaming into our Discord because our Discord can have 1080p 60 streams into it. And it allows multi-streaming, which is quite nice. The mixer returns, which is quite cool.
I know, it's quick. It's real fast. What
It's,
do you call it? When stuff happens, you see it immediately? Whatever that's called.
yeah, super low latency.
Latency. Here you go.
It's fantastic. So yeah, guys, if you want to join our Discord, you can check out our streams. You can chat to us. You can chat to everyone else in the community. There are a bunch of fun people.
People?
Yeah.
They're a bunch of people.
There are a bunch of people that will be happy to talk to you. So jump in and have some fun. And
Do not
join
go
us.
to the zoo, though. Just be careful with the zoo.
Yes. If you enjoyed this podcast and you want to keep the lights on and support independent media, then you can support us on Patreon. We have a page there. Starts at $1 a month. We have some events for patrons. We talk to the patrons quite a bit sometimes. And we do other things there. Kind of, I think.
Brilliant.
But before
That
we
was
get more into
amazing.
that,
The way you sold us then. That was really good.
well, I mean, people know us by now.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for everyone on the YouTubes and on the Kicks and all the people that will download this episode later. For now, it is time for us to leave because the harp train is leaving the station.
Choo
Off we
choo.
go. Chugga chugga choo choo. We've been the Xbox Cast and we'll see you all on Xbox Live and in space. Goodbye and good night. Good job, everyone.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo.
Yes, good work. I'm going to have to go
How
and
you
die
feeling?
quietly in the
Yeah.
couch now, I think. I think I'm a bit dead.
I saw you look
My-
a bit
My
dead.
energy
so,
has just dropped completely. I'm like, oh my God.
yeah.
Yes.
Take tomorrow off. Buy the Starfield Premium Edition. It's a sign, Lee. It's a sign.
Ah, start. I got Starfield. I don't feel Starfield. I'm feeling a bit Starfield.
Yeah. Got some space dust in these lungs. Oh, brilliant. Cool. Well, I think it's time to let you go since it's almost 11 o'clock your time.
20 to 11, yeah. Well, we did 2 hours, 10 minutes again, 2 hours again every time.
Jeez. We're doing pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, guys. Thanks
Alright.
for hanging out.
Thanks, Cooper, for all the stick you give us in chat. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, Cooper and Oz and Kick. Thanks, Emily and everyone else who pitched up.
Simone's fell asleep.
Wu-Tang Clan, Simone, Emily. Emily's ignoring us now.
Yeah, she doesn't like us anymore.
Oh,
Record her out for not playing Starfield.
yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up on the video. If you're watching on Kick, I don't think they do thumbs up, but you can just put a thumbs up in the chat.
And Chili, yeah. Chili was there at some point. She might have fallen asleep, though. She's a bit of a lightweight.
Probably. And tell us about the podcast. Is it 2 thumbs up or 2 thumbs in the butt?
What?
It's a rating from one of the podcasts I listen to. They rate news stories and whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs in the butt.
That's interesting. Is it good or bad then, thumbs in the butt?
No, the thumbs in the butt's bad.
Oh, it's bad. Okay, cool. Just checking. What's in Carl's drink? Yeah, exactly.
Right, guys. Let's let Lee
All right.
disappear.
Yeah, I need to go and lay down and watch TV.
Yeah, scammer videos. Watch the scammer videos. Man, they're good for you. Scammer Payback on YouTube. He's great.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for
Goodbye.